여신 니케.
Well, new story chapters did drop along with the collab events, so before we head into that, let's see what we can get. Duplicate of Quincy Escape Queen and Tactical Bestie. Alright. Not really what I was hoping for, but okay. Let's see what I get from these. You know, they call these the Ballorda molds because Ballorda is a prankster, but you may as well call these ones the fucking Mihara molds for giving me 4 copies of her. Only 1 SSR too. Oh well. Let's lock that back up. And let's head on in. Right, because I was working on the hard mode earlier. On my own time. Outbreak. Alright. Oh! Oh, it picks up at the gate where 46 left off. That's really cool, actually. And more of these weird-ass fucking raptures. Like, you don't even see any of the old ones here. Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm strong enough to quick fight them, so why not?
백성이 원하는 승리를 가져다 주는 것. 그것이 왕의 역할이죠.
Oh wow, I can actually just go and fight those ones. Oh, no I can't, because there's a gate. Oh.
서두르죠.
There we go. I think they made the lost relics easier to see too. Orbital elevator.
알겠어. 이동할게. 나만 따라와. 서두르죠. 드디어 제 화력을 시험할 수 있겠네요. 화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이죠. 알겠어. 드디어 제 화력을 시험할 수 있겠네요. 끝났군요. 이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠. 지휘관은. 서두르죠. 옵니다. 지겹다. 지겨워.
So let's see what happened after last time with Nayuta getting corrupted.
거 봐. 별은 언제나 가야 할 길을 알려준다니까. 어두워. 아무것도 안 보이잖아 이거.
Ah, it's so dark. I can't see a thing.
그리고 너무 흔들리지 않아? 승차감이 엉망이네.
And it's way too bumpy. This ride is awful. This looks like it's playing out like a flashback.
저기 죄송한데 구멍 하나만 뚫어주시면 안 되나요? 어두운 건 좀 질색인데요.
Hey, could we make a hole in here? I can't stand the dark. Just bear with it, everyone. We're going out of their... they're going out of their way to transport us.
뭔가 달라붙었어. 끈적거려.
Ew! Something stuck to me! It's so sticky!
죄송. 제가 좀 전에 음료수를 흘려서.
Sorry, I spilled my drink earlier.
언제 먹었지? 전혀 눈치채지 못했다.
When did you have a drink? I didn't notice at all. Okay, so we did eventually meet up with Snow White. Okay. I hope they're going to explain, like, how we got to meeting with Snow White to go to Eden. Because that wasn't, like, that's not where we left off.
제가 이래봬도 몰래 먹는 건 자신 있거든요. 같이 사는 누가 하도 제 걸 훔쳐먹고 뺏어 먹어서요.
I may not look it, but I'm actually pretty good at sneaking food. Since someone I live with is always stealing my food.
누군데 그게?
And who is this someone?
글쎄요. 누굴까요?
Well, who do you think?
음식 얘기를 했더니 배가 고파졌다.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
이봐, 여기에 음식은 구비되어 있지 않나?
Hey, don't you have food stocked in here?
이것들이 듣자 하니까 여기가 뭐 관광약체인 줄 알아?
Oh shit, hi Levi! You lot are pissing me off! What do you think this is, a sightseeing train?
승차감이 어떠니 음식이 어떠니 불평할 거면 내려!
If you're gonna complain about the ride or food, get off!
자, 여기 사과.
Here, have an apple.
또 사과인가? 조금 질린다. 다른 걸 다오.
Apples again? I'm tired of these. Give me something else.
얘는 잘해줄 필요가 없는 애네.
There's no point being nice to you.
너무 어둡다. 책을 읽을 수 없다.
It's too dark. I can't peruse my book.
다들 내려. 뭐가 그렇게 말들이 많아?
Everybody off! Enough with the complaints!
레비가 제일 시끄러운데.
But you're being the loudest, Levi.
주머니 밖으로 소리가 다 들려. 이러다 들키기라도 하면 레비 책임이야.
I can hear everything from outside the pouch. If we get caught, it'll be your fault, Levi. I mean, yeah, absolutely. She's the one screeching.
조용해졌네.
It's quiet now.
생각해봤는데
I've been thinking.
내가 빛을 만들어서 레비 이마에 비추면 전체적으로 다 밝아지는 거 아닐까?
If I make a light and shine it on Levi's forehead, would the whole place light up?
헛소리를 아주 진지하게 하고 있네 정말. 그리고 레비라고 부르지 말랬지.
You really say such utter nonsense with such sincerity. Also, I told you not to call me Levi.
지즈, 어둡다.
Ziz, it's dark.
맞아요, 어두워요.
Yeah, super dark.
알겠어, 그럼 속도가 좀 떨어지긴 할 텐데 조금만 열게.
All right. It might slow us down a bit, but I'll open it just a tad. With a tearing sound, a crack opens up in the darkness. Sunlight and wind come pouring through the opening, and the sky is revealed.
너무 높아서 무서운데요? 다시 닫아주시면 안 될까요?
Yikes, we're too high up. Kinda scary. Could you close it back up?
바람이 너무 불어 페이지가 멋대로 넘어간다. 다시 닫아라.
The wind's too strong. My pages keep flipping on their own. Close it. Okay.
가지가지한다 정말.
You people are unbelievable.
됐어. 얘들 얘기 듣지 마.
Forget about them. Don't listen to them. We are being transported aboard Ziz's dark matter pouch. Through a small hole in the pouch, our destination comes into view. Even from afar, the grandeur of the lift is unmistakable. Wait, I thought we were supposed to be going to Eden with the stuff that they needed left. Why are we going to the lift right now? The lift.
실제로 보는 건 처음인데 대단하네.
It's my first time seeing it in person. It's impressive.
저기에 있다는 거죠?
So that's where she is?
응, 퀸은 저기 있어. 릴리바이스의 몸을 강탈하고 유유자적 여왕놀이를 하고 있겠지.
Yeah, the queen is there. Now that she's stolen Lily Vice's body, she's probably up there living it up, playing queen.
아직 사거리가 나오지 않는다. 조금만 더 접근하자.
We're still not within firing range. Let's get a little closer.
무슨 소리야? 우리 공격하러 가는 거 아니라고. 잊었어?
What are you talking about? We're not here to attack her. Did you forget?
잊지 않았다. 궤도 엘리베이터를 봤더니 쏘고 싶어졌을 뿐이다.
I didn't forget. I just felt the urge to take a shot after seeing the lift.
얘 머리 괜찮은 거 맞아? 무거운 걸 많이 들어서 머리가 망가졌나 봐.
Is she alright in the head? I think lugging all those heavy weapons around has scrambled her brain.
가벼운 집게를 들고 다니는 너는 이해하지 못하겠지.
You wouldn't understand, since you only carry those lightweight claws around.
나 집게 좀 늘려야겠다. 8개 정도로?
I should add more claws. Maybe get 8 of them.
하베스타랑 구분이 안 가겠는데?
You'd be indistinguishable from a harvester at that point.
정숙해라. 잠입 중이라는 걸 다시 한번 상기시켜줘야 하나?
Silence. Need I remind all of you that we're in the middle of an infiltration mission?
슬슬 착지하는 게 좋지 않을까요?
I think it'd be better if you land soon.
그래. 대공황이나 스톰브링어에게 발각될 가능성이 높다.
Agreed. Otherwise, you'll run the chance of being detected by anti-aircraft guns or Stormbringer.
착지 후 도보로 전환해라.
Land, then continue on foot.
아이 싫어. 나 걷는 거 싫어. 비행기 타고 갈래.
No thanks, I hate walking. I want to take the plane.
고도가 높아서 걱정이라면 고도를 낮춰서 가면 되지 않나요?
If you're worried about the altitude, why don't we just fly lower?
천재적이야.
That's genius.
천재적이군.
Genius indeed. They're a pair of idiots.
어떻게 좀 해봐라.
Do something about them, Azure. Ziz, just set us down somewhere suitable.
그럼 착지할게.
Oh, okay. Then I'll land. With a whoosh, I feel my center of gravity shift. Ziz begins descending rapidly. Moments later, we touch down on the surface, with the lift now in sight. Alright, we're gonna see how the hell we got to this point. Several days prior.
왔나?
About time you showed up.
오셨군요.
You're here. Johan. Cecil.
오랜만이야.
Long time no see.
얼마 전에 봤지만 말이지.
Even though we saw each other not too long ago.
최근만이야.
Short time no see then.
근데 저는 진짜 오랜만인데요?
But it's really been a long time for me, hasn't it?
그래, 너는 오랜만이군.
Yes, it's been a while.
뭔가 이상한데요. 모장 양식이 처음 보는 타입이군요.
Huh. That's strange. I've never seen that type of weapon before.
아, 엘리시온이랑 미실리스가 합작으로 만든 무기거든요. 엄청 세요. 화력이 뻥뻥 터져 나오죠.
Oh, this? It was jointly developed by Elysian and Bacillus. It's incredibly powerful. The firepower packs a serious punch.
엘리시온과 미실리스가요? 별일이 다 있네요.
Elysian and Bacillus? That's a first.
방주의 일은 해결된 건가?
Has the situation at the Ark been resolved? Not entirely, but a lot of it has been taken care of, yes. Speaking of which, I've got something to tell everyone in Eden.
좋다. 그럼 안에 들어가서 얘기하지.
Okay, let's talk inside.
앞장서라.
After you, Azure.
뭐지? 무슨 꿍꿍이야? 왜 지휘관한테 선두를 맡기지?
What's this? What's this angle? Why is he asking the commander to take the lead?
꿍꿍이라니. 그런 건 없다.
An angle? I have nothing of the sort.
잠깐만. 생각해보니 새별님이 왜 여기까지 마중 나왔어?
Wait a second. Now that I think about it, why didn't New Hope come all the way out here to welcome us?
새별님 마중 같은 거 안 나오잖아. 사회성 엉망이잖아.
He never does that. His social skills are practically non-existent.
웃지 마라, 세실.
Don't laugh, Cecil.
그러게요. 에덴 안에 있다가 우리가 가면 거만하게 맞이했죠.
You're right. He would wait inside Eden, then act all high and mighty when you showed up.
거만하게 맞이하지 않았다.
I did no such thing. Maybe he's actually happy to see us this time.
그런 거야? 요한.
Is that it, Johan?
그래, 맞다.
Yes, that's right. Then how about a welcome hug?
가까이 오지 마라. 앞장이나 서라.
Keep your distance. Just lead the way. Okay, okay.
다들 잘 알고 있겠지만 지식은 중요하다.
As you all know, knowledge is important.
똑똑한 바하무트가 이곳에서 너희를 한참 동안 지켜본 결과 너희들의 지식 수준이 참담하다는 것을 깨달았다.
After observing you all for quite some time, I, the wise Bahamut, have come to the unfortunate realization that your level of knowledge is simply abysmal.
그래서 똑똑한 바하무트가 특별히 너희에게 지식을 나눠주는 자리를 마련했다.
Which is why I, the ever-brilliant Bahamut, have arranged this gathering to impart my knowledge to you all.
이름하여 똑똑한 바하무트에게 뭐든 물어보세요 코너다.
I call this segment Ask the Wise Bahamut Anything. Not a single cheer comes from the crowd gathered in Eden's lobby.
자, 뭐든 궁금한 게 있으면 물어봐라.
Now then, ask me anything you're curious about. Not a single person says a word.
말해두지만 무지한 것은 부끄러운 것이 아니다.
Let me make this clear. Ignorance is nothing to be ashamed of.
무지함에 당당히 맞서야만 더욱 높은 곳으로 올라갈 수 있다.
Only by facing your ignorance head-on can you ascend to greater intellectual heights.
그러니 궁금한 것을 물어보는 것을 겁내지 마라.
So do not be afraid to ask questions.
저기 있잖아. 수색 갔다 와서 힘들어 죽겠는 마당에 갑자기 불러서 왔는데
Look, we just got back from a search mission and we're exhausted. Then you dragged us all the way out here.
지금 이거 뭐 하는 거야? 너희들 이런 거 자주 해?
What is this anyway? Do you guys do this kind of thing often?
아닌데. 처음인데.
No, it's the first time.
그럼 어떻게 해야 끝나는지도 모르는 거네?
You have no idea how to wrap this up?
뭐라도 질문하면 되지 않을까?
Maybe if someone just asks a question?
예, 베기. 뭐라도 질문 좀 해봐.
Hey, Behemoth, just ask her anything.
왜 안 돼?
Huh? Why me?
네가 바하무트랑 제일 친하잖아.
You're the one who's closest with Bahamut.
레비가 더 친할걸?
Isn't Levi closer?
레비, 네가 질문해 그럼.
Then you ask Levi.
레비라고 부르지 말랬지.
Told you not to call me Levi.
반짝반짝아, 질문해 빨리.
Hurry up and ask something, Sparkles.
그렇게도 부르지 말라고!
Don't call me that either.
강의 중엔 정숙해라 레비.
Silence during the lecture, Levi.
아무 말도 안 하고 있으면서 무슨 강의야?
How is a lecture if you haven't said a thing?
질문해라. 똑똑한 바하무트는 준비되어 있다.
Go ahead. Ask your questions. I, the sagacious Bahamut, am ready.
제대로 된 문답이 성립되기 전까지 아무도 여기서 벗어나지 못한다.
No one leaves this room until we've had a proper question and answer session.
어떻게 좀 해봐. 샤워도 못하고 이게 뭐람?
Someone do something about this. I haven't even had a chance to shower. What is this?
이게 뭐 하는 짓인지 정말.
What are we even doing here?
당주는 누가 만들어?
Who made the art?
손을 들고 바하무트 선생님 질문이 있습니다. 라고 말하는 게 강의 중의 매너다.
The proper etiquette during a lecture is to raise your hand and say, Professor Bahamut, I have a question.
바하무트 선생님, 질문이 있습니다.
Professor Bahamut, I have a question.
좋다. 질문해라.
Good. Now ask your question.
당주는 누가 만들었어?
Who made the ark?
그래, 좋은 질문이군. 방주는 누가 만들었냐는 질문인가?
A fine question indeed. So, you're asking who created the Ark?
방주란 유사인간과 인간이 살고 있는 장소다. 지하에 있고 넓고
And already Bahamut is absolutely toast. The Ark is a place where pseudo-humans and humans coexist. It is underground and quite spacious.
지하에 있다.
It's underground. Yes.
지하 얘기밖에 안 하네.
He just keeps harping about it being underground.
쟤 지금 필사적으로 시간 끌고 있는데?
She's totally stalling for time right now.
빠른 답변 부탁해.
Hurry up and answer the question.
그래. 방주는 누가 만들었냐면
Very well. If you're asking who made the Ark,
똑똑한 바하무트가 만들었다.
I, the clever Bahamut, made it. God fucking damn it. Of course she'd pull that.
자, 해산 사유는 선생님이 사기꾼이라서 강의 성립이 안 돼서야.
Alright, everyone's dismissed. The speaker's a fraud, so the lecture's cancelled.
다음 질문을 받겠다.
Next question. I'll take the next question now.
하나 먹으면 3일 동안 배부른 음식이 있나?
Is there a food that will keep you full for 3 days after eating one serving? Oh hey, reference to... I guess the Senzu bean from Dragon Ball, although I think there are other stories that... that do something similar.
간단하다. 3일치 음식을 한 번에 먹으면 된다.
The answer's simple. Just eat 3 days worth of food in one sitting.
천재적이군.
That's genius! God damn it, Snow White!
똑똑한 바하무트는 똑똑하니까.
Such is the brilliant of me, Bahamut.
잘들 논다 정말.
You guys are having a ball, aren't you?
잠깐, 얘는 또 어디 갔어?
Wait, where did the kid go off to again?
잠자는 공주님 보러 갔지 뭐.
She went to see the sleeping princess, of course.
마리안? 아니 걔 몸에 뭐 꿀이라도 발라놨대. 뭐 틈만 나면 가서 그러고 있는 거야?
Marion? What, is she made of honey or something? Why's that kid always running over to see her?
가서 또 계속 혼잣말하고 있어?
Is she over there talking to herself again?
계속 그러고 있지.
Yes, same as always.
괜찮겠지? 마리안도 퀸이라며.
She'll be okay, right? I heard Marion's a queen too.
그랬었다고 했지. 지금은 유사코어로 연명만 하고 있는 중이고.
Yes, or at least she used to be. Right now, she's barely surviving on a pseudo-core.
우리가 만든 퀸과 자연 발생한 퀸.
Hey Edgar, hey Luna, welcome in. Hope things are going well. The queen we created, and a queen born of nature.
둘이 만나면 무슨 일이 벌어질지 상상이 안 가네.
I shudder to imagine what would happen if those two paired up. Oh! If we had Queen Marion and Only One join their powers together, holy shit, no, the Raptor Queen would be absolutely fucking toast. Pretty good, because I found a lot of stuff today, that's good to hear.
그럼 어떡해? 억지로 떼어놔?
So what do we do? Forcibly separate them?
괜찮지 않을까?
I'm sure it'll be okay. New anime to watch if I can even find them. Nice.
둘 다 우리 편이니까.
They're both on our side, after all.
나도 지즈 의견에 동의해.
Yeah, I agree with Ziz.
마리안이라는 애 아무리 봐도 우리 편이거든.
Everything about Marion tells me she's on our side. Don't know a ton of sites with a lot of early 2000s anime. Fair.
나쁜 일이 생길 거라는 느낌은 안 드네.
I don't get the feeling that anything bad will happen.
아니라네.
You're being naive.
레비가 너무 걱정이 많은 거 아닐까?
Levi, aren't you worrying too much?
안 되겠어. 데려와야겠어.
This won't do. I'm gonna bring her back.
놔둬. 놀겠다는데 뭘 자꾸 그래.
Found a new anime too, basic but neat. Nice. Leave her be. She wants to be there, so why do you keep making such a fuss?
과보호.
You're so overprotective.
과보호가 아니라 신중한 거야.
I'm not being overprotective, I'm being prudent. Internet villainess.
벌써부터 그렇게 강압적으로 대하면 나중에 엇나간다.
If you're already this overbearing, she's going to end up rebelling.
동의한다. 자유롭게 두면 알아서 성장한다.
Agreed. Give her some freedom and she'll grow on her own.
우리는 마리안을 그렇게 키웠고 그 덕에 훌륭하게 잘 자랐다.
That's how we raised Marion, and she turned out wonderfully because of it. She also picked up all of your bad habits.
거봐, 그렇다잖아.
Nice guy body swap. See? I told you.
못 믿겠어. 이상하게 못 믿겠어.
I don't believe you. Somehow I just don't.
육아는 어렵다, 레비. 똑똑한 바하무트가 육아의 Z부터 A까지 알려줄 테니 질문해라.
Parenting is difficult, Levi. I, the ever-astute Bahamut, will teach you everything from Z to A about parenting, so ask away.
그냥 숲에 있는 사슴한테 물어보는 게 더 나을걸.
You're better off getting advice from a deer in the woods. Leviathan grumbles as she walks away. The door across from Leviathan opens, and a girl with a bright smile comes running out. The biggest evil person fuck-up anime I've seen. Aw, precious. Leviathan's heart melts at the sight of the girl running toward her with arms wide open and a bright smile. Leviathan crouches to the floor, ready to embrace the girl. I can explain the backfire? Sure. The little girl runs right past Leviathan. Leviathan feels anger, disappointment, and a hint of sadness. Damn! Levi, what are you doing?
조용히 해!
Shut it! Leviathan grumbles as she rises to her feet. Then, she looks toward where the girl ran off to. Johann, Cecil, and 4 familiar faces are making their way over. Oh, piss. Okay.
저쪽이 아니라고요?
No, I kind of figured they wouldn't give us a clear shot back. The shadow that signals victory. Page 1. We were back out on the battlefield today. There were a lot more raptures than usual. One by one, my comrades fell, and eventually I ran out of ammo. It was around that point that I figured I was going to die too. But then, just as the raptors were closing in on where I was hiding, a massive shadow passed by. I looked up and saw a gigantic ship. It opened fire, and the sound of explosions filled the air. Tons of raptors heard it and rushed in the direction it was headed. Still have no idea what that ship was or who was on it. At the time, I was just grateful to be alive. Oh? Could this be a reference to Arch Guardian when Snow White took control of the Wings of Victory and just went flying elsewhere to pull raptors away from the Ark?
이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠. 지휘관은.
화력의 교전 개시.
We'll find out as we find more.
화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이죠.
저쪽이
교전 개시. 거 봐. 별은 언제나 가야 할 길을 알려준다니까.
인카운터.
The villainess was angry with her perception in life as one backstabbing rat and saw the MC who was favored by the prince, regularly intended to love. Beautiful and decided to swap to her body for an easy life, and everyone. Yeah, that's fucked up.
화력의 교전 개시.
That's real fucked up.
빠르게 끝내겠습니다.
결보다 왕국을 위협하는 쏟아져라! 심판의 창!
마음이 같은 건 아닙니다.
결보다 왕국을 위협하는 전통을 개발! 심판의 창!
Fun part about being overpowered. I don't gotta deal with whatever their bullshit might be.
화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이죠.
As we enter Eden, we're greeted by familiar sights. In the distance, I see a child racing toward me at full speed. With a bright smile and arms spread wide, the child leaps and throws herself into my arms.
안아줘.
Hug me! I wrap my arms around the child as she leaps into my embrace. MC was regularly attended to because she had chronic illness and a frail body, and was liked because of how determined she always appeared, because she had to deal with life already and got used to pushing herself to get regular stuff done. Ah. So now the villainess is in a frail body, and now she's probably like, ah, shit. I made the wrong choice. She nuzzles her cheek against me, seemingly delighted.
따뜻해. 좋아.
Feels warm. It's warm. Feels good. There. Have you been doing well?
응.
Uh-huh.
쪼르르 달려가서 안기는 것 좀 봐. 기가 막혀서.
Look at her running straight into his arms. Unbelievable. For context, this is our commander's daughter. And he hasn't seen her in, like, they haven't seen each other in quite some time because of stuff going on. You're all here.
그래, 왔어.
Yeah, we made it.
별일 없었어?
How are things?
처음 보는 애들이 있네.
There are people I don't recognize.
되게 이질적인 장면이네. 포비스트가 에덴에 있으니까.
She is not prepared to deal with all the illness she now has to face on the daily, and is nowhere near as charming because she complains about her pain and illness. Yeah, I'm surprised people aren't catching on that something has changed about the princess if she's suddenly acting like that. Like, that should be an immediate red flag. They do, that's a good thing, okay. What a strange sight, seeing the four beasts in Eden.
그러게요.
I know, right?
뭐 우리 입장에서는 포비스트랑은 싸웠던 기억밖에 없지만 그래도 잘 해결됐다니까 인사라도 하자.
All we've ever done is fight them. But since everything's been resolved, we should at least go say hi.
그럴까요?
Shall we?
야, 레비아탄! 이마가 더 반짝반짝하네? 나랑 반짝반짝 대결이라도 해볼까?
Hey, Leviathan! Your forehead's looking even shinier than usual. Care for a sparkle off with me?
이게?
Why, you?
베이모스의 집게는 여전하네요. 하지만 그런 연약한 집게로는 제 무기는 들 수 없을걸요?
Your claws haven't changed a bit, Behemoth. Bet you can't lift my weapon with those flimsy things, though.
어쭈.
Oh, really now? Not that they can do a ton, they kinda have to keep her alive as she passes out for days at a time. Yeah, and hopefully figure out what happened and reverse it.
시비 걸지 마. 나약한 애들이라서 쉽게 반응하니까.
Don't pick a fight. They're weak, so it's easy to get a rise out of them. I apologize on their behalf.
여전히 유쾌한 녀석들이네.
You guys are still as delightful as ever.
둘은 지즈랑 바하무트는 처음 보지?
It's your first time meeting Ziz and Bahamut, isn't it?
자, 인사해.
Go on, say hello.
안녕. 지즈라고 해.
Hello. I'm Ziz.
반가워요, 지즈. 네온이라고 불러주세요.
Nice to meet you, Ziz. You can call me Neon.
소심하지만 몸은 그렇지 않은 수요가 있다 못해 넘치는 타입이네.
You seem shy, but your figure says otherwise. Definitely the type people can't get enough of. Damn, Anise! Calling out everyone who was down bad for Ziz when she first showed up. What?
아무것도 아니야. 아니스라고 해.
Never mind. I'm Anise.
반갑다. 똑똑한 바하무트라고 불러라.
Pleasure to meet you. You may address me as the wise Bahamut.
오, 그럼 저는 네온이라고 불러주세요.
Oh, then you can call me Neo Neon. Seen it at all? I'm not sure the story will. Sure where the story will actually go. I'm not sure the story will go there. Let's see. Is having the time of her life. More of Okay, so then it seems like it's going to be a case of the princess who got put into the villainess's body is going to turn the villainess's life around and have a better life as a result. And now the villainess either has to suffer or learn to be a better fucking person.
나는 스타 아니스라고 불러줄래?
And you can call me Star Anise.
기억하겠다. 똑똑한 바하무트는 기억력이 좋으니까.
Or try to get her to swap back. That too. I'm committed to memory. After all, I, the knowledgeable Bahamut, have an excellent memory.
초면에 미안하지만 너희들은 스스로의 지식 수준이 어느 정도라고 생각?
Forgive my bluntness, but how would you rate your own level of knowledge?
그럼 다들 모였으니까 할 얘기가 있잖아.
The villainess is the one that loves heavy with this arrangement. Yeah. Alright, now that everyone's here, I believe there's something we have to discuss. Oh, right. I was hoping everyone could gather a bit closer, but... The child clinging to me refuses to budge. Precious daughter. Seeing her beaming smile, I can't help but smile too. But I can't shake the feeling that I'm forgetting something important.
얘가 포비스트 너희가 만든 퀸이라 이거지? 엄청 작네.
So this is the queen the four beasts created? She's tiny.
그러게요. 퀸이라고 하면 응당 험악한 인상을 기대했는데.
You're right. I was expecting the queen to look a lot more intimidating. Imagine an anime about the villainess trying to undo her fuck up and the hero going like, no, I'm good. Your body's so much more capable than mine. And then the villainess goes, why the fuck do you think I want to go back?
그나저나 지휘관님 너무 좋아하는 거 아니야? 붙어서 떨어지질 안...
Speaking of which, she's awfully fond of the commander. She's stuck to him like glue. Anise catches on immediately.
라피잖아.
Isn't that Rappy?
예?
Huh?
얘 라피랑 똑같이 생겼어.
That kid looks just like Rappy.
예? 그럴 리가요. 라피는 이렇게 귀엽고 사랑스럽지 않다고요.
Yeah? No way! Rappy isn't nearly as cute and adorable.
결정적으로 크기가 차이가 너무 나잖. 라피네요?
And the size difference is way too... Wait, that is Rappy.
어머, 그러네? 어쩐지 뭔가 익숙한 얼굴인가 싶더라니.
Oh my, you're right. No wonder I thought she looked familiar.
그렇군. 닮았군.
They do look alike.
그렇네요. 인지하고 나서 보니까 정말 닮았어요.
You're right. Now that you've pointed it out, the resemblance is uncanny.
그렇지? 나만 그렇게 느낀 거 아니지?
Right? I knew I couldn't be the only one who felt that way.
무슨 일일까요?
What?
이게...
What in the world is going on? Wait, that is Rappy. Yeah, just a sudden... There's no way I could... Wait, that is Rappy. Oh. Yeah, they got some explaining to do. Oh. Neon's reminding me that I'm considering a Himiko cosplay. Nice. Yeah, Rappy is using the fact that she more or less had a child with the commander to put herself above everyone else. Yeah, she's being incredibly smug about this.
드디어 오래 숨겨놨던 비밀을 얘기할 때가 왔네.
The time has finally come to reveal the secret I've kept hidden for so long. I completely forgot to explain the whole situation. Because when Anise was trying to ask about what was going on, you kept distracting her to avoid it, Commander! No fucking wonder you forgot!
자, 아가야.
Rappy
지금
was
네가 안겨있는 이 멋진 사람은 누구지?
Well, little one, who's this wonderful person you're hugging?
아빠.
Daddy! Daddy!
뭐?
What?
예?
Huh?
어머.
Oh my.
뭐?
Come again? Everyone is fucking stunned. Oh, this is glorious. Everyone is so fucking shocked, and this is gonna be fucking funny.
그럼 나는 누구지?
And who am I?
엄마.
Mommy! Mommy!
뭐?
What?
예?
Huh?
어머.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
뭐?
What? Oh, this is fucking funny.
그래. 아빠랑 엄마야.
That's right. Mommy and Daddy.
아빠.
Mommy! Daddy! Rappy flips her hair with a smug, self-satisfied look. Yeah, she's being very smug about this.
뭐? 그렇게 됐어.
Well, that's how things turned out.
무슨 소리야 대체? 재미없다 진짜.
What on earth are you talking about? This isn't funny at all!
지휘관님, 라피가 이상한 소리 하는데?
Commander, Rappy said something really strange!
왜 입 다물고 있는 거야?
Why? Why aren't you saying anything? Well?
네온, 너도 뭐라고 말 좀 해봐.
Neon, say something, please!
뭐, 저는 스승님이라면 언젠가 이럴 거라고 생각했어요.
Well, I expected something like this from you eventually, Master.
긍정하지 말고, 긍정 빼고 뭐라도 말하라고.
Don't just go along with it! Say something else other than that! Who's gonna wake everyone from their stupor? I'm pretty sure the commander will at some point. We just need to let the comedy play out.
세상에, 그게 되는 거였어? 그냥 방주에 떠도는 헛소문 아니었어?
Good heavens! So it's actually possible? I thought it was all just a baseless rumor floating around the Ark.
과정에 대해 설명해라. 어떻게 해서 그렇게 됐는지 말해라.
Walk us through the process. Tell us how this came to be. Johan, why does it sound like you want to get in on the action?
무슨 성희롱 같은 발언인가요, 그게?
Cecil agrees with me. That comment sounds highly inappropriate.
아빠, 엄마.
Mommy, Daddy. Alright, I'll explain everything, so listen up.
이 아이는 나와 지휘관의 아이야.
This child is mine and the commander's.
헛소리 하지 마. 퀸이라며.
Don't be absurd! You said she's a queen!
그래. 지휘관과 나의 아이는 퀸이야.
That's right. Our child is a queen.
기간이 안 맞잖아. 얘 지금 신생아가 아닌데.
The timeline doesn't add up! She's not a newborn!
사랑으로 키웠더니 무럭무럭 자라버렸어.
He raised her with love, so she grew up healthy and strong.
사랑의 힘이 기적을 일으킨다는 건 아는데 기적도 정도가 있어야지.
I know love can work miracles, but come on! Even miracles have their limits! Everyone, that's not entirely accurate. To make a long story short, she's not my child.
쓰레기 같은 놈. 남자라면 네가 한 행동에 당당하게 맞서라.
You pathetic excuse for a man. At least have the courage to take responsibility for your actions. No, you've got it all wrong!
아니라뇨? 책임지지 않으실 생각입니까?
What do you mean by that? Are you saying you don't intend to take responsibility? Miracles don't account for this!
어머머, 누가 가서 팝콘 좀 가져올래?
Yeah, no, NIKKE is real good. Oh my, could someone go get some popcorn?
아, 시끄러! 다들 조용히 좀 해!
Ah, shut up! All of you, be quiet!
네 입에서 나온 말인 게 믿기지 않지만 동의한다.
I never thought I'd hear you say something like that, but I agree.
바하무트, 설명해줘. 시끄러워서 살 수가 있나?
Bahamut, explain! I can't take this racket any longer!
그래, 다들 진정해라. 똑똑한 바하무트가 이 아이의 탄생에 대해 설명하겠다.
Oh no. Alright, everyone calm down. I, the enlightened Bahamut, will explain the birth of this child.
남자의 이 라피의 몸 안에 들어가서 이 아이가 탄생했다.
I love how they actually fucking censored it! And for the English text, they actually censored it too! Holy shit! No, I fucking love when they do that. The young man's beep entered Rappy's body, thus giving birth to this child. I mean, technically they're not wrong. Bahamut, there are children in the room. I mean, if we want to go by their behavior, there are multiple children in this room. And not just only one. Okay, no, the English version is also censoring stuff, apparently. Okay, no, that's fucking funny. They're actually working in the censors. That's fucking funny. Oh, shit.
아니스, 그렇다고 욕을 하면 어떡하나요?
Niece, you shouldn't start cursing just because of this. Although it does make it a little weird because the characters have openly sworn with the English language before. But I do think the censoring is really funny.
네가 내 기분을 알아? 지금 내 기분이 어떤지 아냐고!
Do you have the slightest idea of what I'm going through right now? Any idea at all? There's a kid in the room. So the reason Anise is freaking out like this is, of course, she has a massive crush on the commander. She was basically the girlfriend, as the fanbase called her. For the censor. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
진정해요. 아직 얘기가 다 끝난 건 아닌 것 같으니까.
Calm down. I don't think we've heard the whole story yet.
그냥 내가 설명할게. 더 시끄러워지기만 하니까.
Fine. I'll just explain it myself. Otherwise, you'll only make an even bigger scene. Leviathan wraps up her explanation. So, for those not aware, while the commander was unconscious, one of the four beasts, we don't exactly know which, took a syringe and drew out some of the commander's semen to mix with an old copy of Rappy's headless body that they put into a bubble of dark matter, and it created the girl. It created the little girl. So, technically, she is the commander's daughter. This story is fucking wild, Luna. Thanks for a somewhat dry but highly objective explanation, free of any personal opinion. Calm is restored to Eden, which has been a complete madhouse. I guess Rappy got better. So the thing with NIKKE's is the only part of them that's human is their brain. The rest of their body is mechanical. So it is entirely possible to survive decapitation as long as it is quickly taken back to a manufacturer to get a replacement body, or otherwise stored in what's known as a brain case. However, for the longest time, it's been a mystery what the hell happened with Rappy's old body, because we just kind of left it behind when she ended up getting decapitated. And we found out that it apparently got recovered by Ziz, and then it was used in this process to create their queen. I feel nothing but relief.
똑똑한 파흐무트가 핵심 물질 추출 과정에 대해 추가 설명하겠다.
I, the knowledgeable Bahamut, will provide additional explanation regarding the extraction of the core materials.
일단 바지를
First, the pants.
자자, 이 이야기는 여기서.
Is she shaking? They're basically live 2Ds, so they just kind of move around a bit. Bahamut's a weirdo. Alright, that's enough about this. Yeah, like she's...
모두가 알아야 할 지식을 빼앗아가려는 건가?
Bahamut seems to have some kind of jet engine on her back. So the rumbling from that is causing her body to shake. And like that's just normal for her. Are you trying to deprive everyone of the knowledge they deserve to know? Please don't tell everyone. I'm begging you. I don't need everyone to know that you assaulted me while I was unconscious.
아니스, 괜찮아요? 화냈다가 조용해졌다가 좀 무섭네요.
Anise, are you okay? You're snapping one second and dead quiet the next. It's actually a little scary.
놔둬. 충격에서 벗어날 시간이 필요할 테니까.
Leave her be. She needs time to recover from the shock.
우리 아기도 그렇게 생각하지?
Isn't that right, baby?
엄마,
Mommy! Mommy!
후후, 귀여워라. 누굴 닮아서 이렇게 귀여울까?
So cute. I wonder who she gets it from.
아, 나랑 지휘관을 닮은 거겠네. 나도 참.
Oh, of course. She must take after me and the commander. I'm really something else, huh? The hair is definitely... Yeah, so, the child, this is actually what Rappy looked like when she was a child. There was an event from the 2024 New Year that went into Rappy's backstory called Footstep Walk Run, and we did see what Rappy looked like when she was a little girl. And it literally is just what only one looks like. The reason Rappy looks like this now is, stuff happened and her hair changed color.
요약하자면
So to summarize,
아무 일도 없었다. 맞지?
nothing happened. Is that right? Oh, when you put it that way.
아니스? 현실 부정은 좋지 않아. 충격에 빠진 건 알겠는데 현실에서 눈을 돌리지 마.
Anise, denial isn't the answer. I know you're in shock, but turning away from reality won't do you any good.
아무 일도 없었잖아. 그렇지?
Nothing happened, right?
Nothing.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
Okay, so with the Korean voice, she's saying English nothing. But I don't know why the English version has her saying rien. I don't know what that means. Actually, fine, what does that mean? Means of restraint or checking, controlling or directing. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea.
오, 아니스가 갑자기 머스탱 사장님이 됐어요.
Oh, that was supposed to be French? Okay, hold on. Well, now I need to find out what the hell that says in French. Alright, where's the damn translator? Okay, so no, she just said nothing in French. Okay. Okay. Do you play MTG? No. The only time I played it was very briefly, like, oh, oh god, more than 20 years ago. Like, I want to say, like, probably 22, 23 years ago. Ooh la la, you've certainly become a Mustang? Got it. Yeah, it's been a long time.
선 좋지. 후 보고 같은 거야.
Think of this as an act first, report later kind of situation.
선 좋지 후 보고가 성립될 일이 아니잖아.
Neat card looking for my copy of WKC2. Okay. That doesn't apply to a situation like this!
뭐 그럼 됐어.
Whatever. Forget about it.
아, 깜짝 놀랐네 정말.
Man, you really scared me there. Anise extends a hand toward the child in my arms. She pokes the child's cheek with her finger.
귀엽다.
He's cute.
그래서 얘 이름이 뭐야?
So, what's her name? Huh? Oh.
똑똑한 바하무트 1세다.
She's wise Bahamut the second. Bahamut, shut up!
뭐야? 이름도 아직 안 지은 거야?
What? You haven't even named her yet?
그럼 내가 지어줄까? 나 이래봬도 네이밍 센스는 나쁘지 않.
Then should I give her a name? Believe it or not, I'm pretty good at coming up with...
싫어.
No!
싫어? 왜?
Huh? You don't want that? Why not?
나는 아직 이름을 가질 수 없어.
I can't have a name yet.
선택하지 않았으니까.
I haven't decided.
어?
The child slips out of my arms, then scampers off somewhere. Where are you going?
언니 보러 가.
Be the sleeping girl. The child disappears through the door. I turn to Leviathan, looking for an explanation.
마리안을 보러 갔어.
She went to see Marianne.
마리안을.
Marianne?
틈만 나면 보러 가. 앉아서 혼잣말 하고 그래.
She goes to see her every chance she gets. Then she just sits there, talking to herself.
잘은 모르지만 퀸끼리 통하는 뭔가가 있는 것 아닐까 싶어.
I'm not entirely sure, but I get the feeling they share some kind of connection as queens.
그게 뭔지 우리한테는 절대 말해주지 않지만.
She never tells us what it is, though. Is Marianne still in the same condition?
예, 살아만 있는 상태라고 할 수 있죠.
Yes, she's still alive, technically.
이야기 다 끝나면 다 같이 한번 보러 가자.
Once we're done talking, let's all go see her together.
예, 우리 다 같이 가면 또 갑자기 벌떡 일어날지도 모르잖아요.
Yeah, if we all go together, she might suddenly come around.
그러자.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright then. Gather around, everyone. I'll fill you in on the Ark's stance in the current situation. Oh, White Knight Chronicles 2, nice! Ooh, EX stage. However, that sure as hell was a scene. I think with that, we're gonna go for a quick break. And we're back. Let's take care of that EX stage.
옵니다.
Actually, before that... Settings... Battle... display... Skill cutscene on. There we go.
교전 개시.
Alright, what are we up against?
훈련은 배신하지 않아.
Oh. Okay.
별보다 눈부시게, 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
화력 제대로 갑니다. 꼼꼼하게 일제 사격. 오, 봤어?
눈부시게 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
함께 맞이하는 아침을 기대하겠습니다.
꼼꼼하게 일제 사격. 별보다 눈부시게 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
화력 제대로 갑니다. 화력 쉽다 쉬워.
There we go.
화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이죠.
나만 따라와.
드디어 제 화력을 시험할 수 있겠네요.
거 봐. 별은 언제나 가야 할 길을 알려줘.
화력의 길로.
There it is. The shadow that signals victory. Page 2. Once again, we headed out to the battlefield today. Once again, the Rapture's attacks were relentless, and countless NIKKEs fell. Once again, I found myself facing death. I figured I'd been lucky enough to survive last time, but there was no escaping it this time. Then, a massive shadow fell over me once again. This time, several figures descended from the ship. As soon as they did, I heard someone shout something. What did they say? Something like, "We're saved!" The ones who'd gotten off the ship swept the battlefield in an instant, finally lifting the shadow of death from me. I was so happy to survive that I bawled. It had been them this whole time, the ones standing on that shadow. The goddesses of victory, humanity's hope, the Goddess Squad. From that day on, I started to hope for the massive shadow to appear over me once again on the battlefield. Ah, so this would have been in the early days of the Goddess Squad.
옵니다.
Alright.
화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이죠.
서두르지.
칙칙하다 칙칙해.
끝났군요. 이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠. 서두르죠. 돌아가서 해야 할 일이 있습니다.
Outbreak of War. Ooh.
드디어 제 화력을 시험할 수 있겠네요.
이걸로 우린
Okay.
좀 더 꿈에 다가갈 수 있어.
알겠어.
인카운터.
거 봐.
I wonder what my
별은
outpost level is going
언제나
to be by the
가야
end
할
of
길을
this stage.
알려준다니까.
저쪽이 아니라고요? 교전 개시.
끝났군요. 이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠.
화력의 길.
칙칙하다 칙칙해. 거 봐. 별은 언제나 가야 할 길을
알겠어.
Oh,
이동할게.
I see one there. The way forward.
저쪽이 아니라고요? 이미 알고 있어. 교전 개시.
화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이죠.
서두르죠. 돌아가서 해야 할 일이 있습니다.
Oh, I see where it is.
옵니다.
이걸로 우린 좀 더 꿈에 다가갈 수 있어. 화력의 길로.
나만 따라와.
드디어 제 화력을 시험할 수 있겠네요.
백성이 원하는 승리를 가져다 주는 것.
알겠어.
인카운터.
백성이 원하는 승리를 가져다 주는 것. 저쪽이 교전 개시.
이걸로 우린 좀 더 꿈에 다가갈 수 있어.
옵니다.
Alright.
왕을 믿으세요. 반드시 승리할 것입니다.
별보다 눈부시게 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
화력 제대로 갑니다. 화력 쉽다 쉬워.
Back from dinner my side too. Welcome back.
별보다 눈부시게 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을
And
위협하는
just in time too, we're about to get the next story segment.
심판의 창.
함께 맞이하는 아침을 기대하겠습니다.
지금입니다. 모두 집중 공갈하는 겁니다.
Like, the story is like really good, and it does take some time to have some funny moments too, as a break from the super serious moments. I brief everyone on the Ark's current situation. Most of the issues within the Ark have been resolved, but as a consequence, the Ark's power source is nearing the end of its lifespan. The end is closer than we think. The Queen has also begun targeting the Ark directly. This was from the Ark Rangers event. She has even resorted to deploying chemical weapons. It is clear she is intent on destroying the Ark. Humanity can no longer afford to remain underground in the Ark. Whether we like it or not, we have no choice but to launch the Third Surface Reclamation War. Third Surface Reclamation War that will be an all-out war against the Queen. And Dorothy may be the one leading the charge.
도로시가?
Dorothy?
그래. 3차 지상 탈환전의 상징이 되는 거지.
That's right. She would become the symbol of the Third Surface Reclamation War.
물론 도로시가 거절하면 어쩔 수 없겠지만
Of course, if Dorothy refuses, there's nothing we can do about it.
나는 할 거라고 봐.
Personally, I think she'll do it.
예, 저도 그렇게 생각해요.
Yes, I think so too.
어째서지?
Why is that?
표독함이 사라졌어.
The malice is gone.
뭐라고?
What?
눈빛에서 표독함이 사라졌어.
The malice in her eyes is gone.
이유는 모르지만 그렇게 느꼈어.
I don't know the reason, but that's the feeling I got.
뭔가 해소된 것 같은 느낌이었지?
Yeah, I felt like something had been resolved.
그런데 저희 너무 감에만 의존해서 얘기하고 있지 않나요?
Aren't we going off nothing but a hunch here?
복잡한 일에는 감만큼 확실한 게 없다고.
When it comes to complicated matters, there's nothing as reliable as intuition.
그건 그래요.
That's true.
도로시가 3차 지상 탈환전의 선봉이라고.
Dorothy, the forefront of the Third Surface Reclamation War.
방주를 용서했단 말인가?
Does that mean she's forgiven the Ark?
그런 분위기였어.
That was the impression I got.
믿을 수 없군.
It's hard to believe.
갈 곳을 잃어 자포자기한 것처럼 보이지는 않았나?
She didn't look like she'd lost all hope after running out of places to turn. No, I'm certain of that. You seem happy, Snow White.
그래,
Yes,
포기했었으니까.
because I'd given up hope.
도로시가 이제 인류를 위해 싸우는 일 같은 건 없을 것이라고 생각했었다.
I thought Dorothy would never fight for humanity again.
그런데
But now... Snow White stares intently at us.
고맙다.
Thanks.
우리한테 인사할 건 아니야.
You don't have to thank us for anything.
선택은 도로시가 했을 테니까.
It was Dorothy's choice after all.
그렇다면 네가 하고 싶은 말은
So, what exactly are you getting at?
방주의 3차 지상 탈환전에 에덴이 합류하라는 얘기인가?
Are you asking Eden to join Ark's Third Surface Reclamation War?
말했을 거다. 우린 방주의 힘을 빌리지 않는다.
I already told you. We won't rely on the Ark.
또 바보 같은 소리를 하고 있네요.
There you go with that foolish talk again.
지금 상황이 어떤 상황인지 요한이 모르지는 않을 텐데요.
Surely you understand the situation we're in, Johan.
자존심 내세울 때가 아니에요.
This is not the time to cling to your pride.
내 선택에 변함은 없다.
My decision hasn't changed.
애도 아니고 정말.
Honestly, you're acting like a child. Oh, I didn't come to Eden seeking help for the Ark.
그럼
Then what? The Ark will help Eden. Eden will proceed with its original goal of capturing the Queen. In turn, the Ark will help Eden on its own terms. The Ark intends to benefit from Eden's extensive combat experience during its time on the surface over the years. This is what they released the surface mode for in beta. It's to prepare for when we actually do the surface reclamation war. It's going to be a side content for that. Oh, that makes so much sense.
말장난이군.
You're just twisting the wording.
그런 것 치곤 표정이 많이 풀렸는데요.
You say that, but you certainly look more relaxed.
조용히 해라.
Be quiet.
샛별님은 쉬운 분이셨네요.
New help was easier to convince than I thought.
그러게. 생각보다 너무 쉽게 풀려서 놀랐어.
Yeah, I'm surprised how easily things settled.
강한 척하는 히로인일수록 쉽게 공략되는 법이지.
The tougher a hero acts, the easier he is to win over.
다 들린다. 히로인이 아니다.
I can hear everything you're saying, and I'm not a hero.
좋다. 일단은 그렇게 알고 있겠다.
Very well. I'll accept your proposition for now.
그럼 현재 에덴과 지상의 상황에 대해 설명하지.
And allow me to explain the current situation in Eden and on the surface. We listened to Johan's briefing. About Nayuta's corruption. The newborn raptures. The new heretic imitating Scarlet and Isabel. An unknown entity called Mirror. Rose, Scarlet's older sister. Liberalia, betrayed and decapitated. Red Shoes, one of the second generation Grimm's models. If Cinderella ever fucking learned that Red Shoes is involved in this in any way, oh, she's gonna be on the fucking warpath. The Queen who invaded the Imitation Ark to secure dark matter.
궤도 엘리베이터 부근에서 신생 랩처들이 모여들고 있다. 아니, 만들어지고 있다고 보는 게 맞겠군.
Newborn raptures are gathering near the lift. Or rather, it'd be more accurate to say they're being created there.
곳곳에 보이는 검은색 웅덩이는 다크메터로 확정된다.
We've confirmed that the black pools we've been seeing everywhere are dark matter.
포비스트의 본거지인 유사방주에 모아놓은 대량의 다크메터를 확보한 후 신생 랩처의 생산에 박차를 가한 것으로 보인다.
It appears that after securing the massive stockpiles of dark matter stored at the 4B space, the Imitation Ark, the Queen seems to be accelerating production of newborn raptures.
누가 봐도 총력전을 준비하고 있는 모습이다.
Anyone can see they are preparing for all-out war.
그리고 헬레틱 애니힐리오의 건으로 추측해보자면
Also, judging by the incident with the heretic Annihilio,
방주를 치기 위해 힘을 모으고 있는 것이 확실하다.
it's certain that they are amassing their forces to strike the Ark.
퀸은 신중하다. 겁이 많은 것이라 판단했지만 아니었다.
The Queen is being cautious. I had assumed it was out of fear, but I was wrong.
방주의 화학 무기를 떨어뜨린 것으로 봐선 명백하다.
The fact that she dropped chemical weapons on the Ark proves that.
치명적인 무기를 사용해 방주의 현재 힘에 대해 파악했을 것이고
He used a lethal weapon to gauge how strong the Ark is at present.
전력을 다하지 않으면 확실하게 멸망시킬 수 없을 것이라 판단했을 것이다.
He must have realized that it's impossible to wipe us out without unleashing her full power.
그를 위한 준비를 철저히 하고 있는 편이라 보는 게 맞겠지.
It's safe to assume she's making thorough preparations for precisely that.
에덴을 공격할 가능성은요?
What about the possibility of an attack on Eden?
없다.
There's none.
화나는 일이지만 그날 이후 추가 습격이 단 한 차례도 없었으니까.
Infuriating as it is, there hasn't been a single additional raid since that day.
그리고 우리는 퀸전 이후 전력이 괴멸되었다.
Besides, our forces were annihilated after the battle with the Queen.
퀸 입장에서 우리는 경계 대상이 아니겠지.
From her perspective, we're no longer a threat worth worrying about.
경계한다면 에덴의 창 정도겠군.
If anything, the only thing she'd likely be wary of is Eden's spear.
놔둬도 아무런 영향을 미치지 못하는 우리를 잡기 위해
We pose no threat if left alone.
에덴의 창이 자리 잡고 있는 쪽으로 병력을 보낼 이유가 없다.
So there's no reason to send troops toward Eden's spear just to eliminate us.
끌어내는 쪽이 퀸 입장에서는 이를 더욱 쉽게 해결할 수 있겠지.
It'd be easier for the Queen to resolve the situation by drawing us out.
하지만 그런 도발조차 없는 상황이다. 퀸은 명백히 우릴 신경 쓰고 있지 않아.
But she hasn't even bothered with such provocations. The Queen clearly doesn't consider us worthy of her attention.
그저 막강한 방위무장 말고는 내세울 것 없는 변두리 세력 취급이다.
In her eyes, we're merely a peripheral faction that with nothing to show for beyond our formidable defensive armaments.
급한 일을 처리하고 난 뒤에 겸사겸사 처리해도 괜찮은 그런 거다.
We're something she'll finish off later on the side, after taking care of more pressing matters.
열받지만 맞는 말이네요.
It stings, but it's true.
3차 지상 탈환전 개시까진 얼마나 걸릴 것으로 예상하지?
Azure, how long do you estimate it will take before the Third Surface Reclamation War begins? We're expediting preparations as much as possible, but it won't be anytime soon.
그동안에도 저쪽은 착실히 세력을 불려나가겠지.
In the meantime, they'll continue steadily building up their forces. Johan looks around. He gazes at the four beasts, the counters, and Snow White.
선공을 제안하고 싶다.
I want to propose a preemptive strike.
파피온과 제지의 수색 결과 궤도 엘리베이터에서 무슨 일이 벌어지고 있음이 확인됐다.
Papillon and Ziz's reconnaissance confirmed that something is happening at the lift.
궤도 엘리베이터에 대량의 다크매터가 흡착된 상태다.
A massive amount of dark matter has adhered to the lift.
뭔가 만들고 있을 것이 확실하겠지.
It's safe to assume they're creating something. If it's another heretic like Annihilio, our chances of victory will only grow slimmer.
그래. 퀸은 이미 전투가 아닌 전쟁을 준비하고 있다.
Precisely. The Queen is preparing for a war, not merely a battle.
헬레틱 애니힐리오가 좋은 예시라고 할 수 있겠지.
The heretic Annihilio is a prime example of that. What is the objective of the preemptive strike? An all-out war with just our current forces is impossible. You have almost no chance of winning.
궤도 엘리베이터의 상태 확인 및 가능하다면 타격을 주거나 파괴하는 거다.
We confirm the status of the lift, and if possible, strike or destroy it.
겸사겸사 승려를 구출할 수 있다면 구한다.
If we can rescue the monk in the process, we will. Is that all?
요한, 솔직히 얘기해줘요.
Johan, be honest with us.
선전포고다.
It's a declaration of war.
짓밟은 후 신경조차 쓰지 않는 오만한 놈에게 보내는 메시지다.
A message to that arrogant creature who trampled us beneath her feet and doesn't even spare us a second thought.
우릴 얕보지 말라는.
We'll show her not to underestimate us.
좋아. 그 이유라면 나는 납득했어.
Alright, if that's the reason, I'm convinced.
까부는 녀석에게는 한 방 먹여줘야지.
Yeah, we gotta knock that arrogant punk down a peg.
애초에 저쪽은 기습만 했잖아요. 반대로 한번 당해보라죠.
They were the ones who launched the ambush. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine. Alright, let's do it.
그래.
Well done.
고맙다는 말 한마디 정도는 하지 그래요. 솔직히 지금 여기서 에덴 소속은 하나도 없어요.
You could at least say thank you. Honestly, there's barely anyone here representing Eden.
나 있잖아, 나.
I'm right here, you know.
너는 대기다.
You're just backup.
그래. 그럴 것 같았어.
Oh, right. I figured you'd say that.
저 아이를 쓰면 이길 수도 있어.
You might be able to win if we use the child.
누구? 나랑 지휘관의 아이?
Who? The commander's in my child?
아휴, 자꾸 강조하는 거 왜 이리 듣기 싫지 나?
Why does it annoy me so much whenever you keep bringing that up? Because you are down bad for the commander, and it annoys you at the possibility that Rappy is the one who had a kid with him first.
그래. 릴리바이스의 몸을 강탈한 퀸을 압도했었으니까.
Yes. After all, she once overpowered the queen who had taken control of the Levi's body.
쓴다면 이길 수 있어.
If we use her, we can win. Yeah. Me. Me. No. I don't want her to fight anymore.
왜?
Why? She's just a little girl who likes being held. I want her to grow up like a normal child. Commander being a good dad. Wow. Just wow.
둘이 미리 말을 맞췄나? 똑똑한 바하무트는 속일 수 없다.
Did you rehearse this beforehand? I, the brilliant Bahamut, won't be deceived. Huh?
뭐 그래. 남자 네가 그렇게 말한다면 그게 맞겠지.
Fine. Since you're the one saying it, I suppose it must be true.
준비할게. 갈 때 되면 불러줘.
I'll get ready. Let me know when the time comes. Leviathan leaves the meeting room with a nonchalant expression.
여전히 예의라고나 눈을 씻고 찾아봐도 없네.
Still utterly devoid of manners, as always.
고마워서 그러는 거야. 그게 부끄러워서 도망가는 거고.
She's acting that way because she's grateful. She's just running off because she's embarrassed.
응. 레비도 똑같은 얘기했거든.
Yeah, Levi said the same thing.
저 아이가 괴물이 되지 않았으면 좋겠다고.
She hopes the child doesn't become a monster.
그럼 우리도 가서 좀 쉴게. 사과는 잔뜩 먹어놔야겠다.
Then we'll go get some rest too. Gotta stock up on more apples.
그럼 나도 목욕할래.
Then I'll go take a bath.
책을 읽겠다. 전투 중엔 책을 읽을 수 없다는 걸 똑똑한 바하무트는 잘 안다.
I shall read a book. Even I, the wise Bahamut, know it's impossible to read while fighting a battle.
브리핑 중이다.
We're still in the middle of our briefing.
됐어. 어차피 우리한테 바라는 건 단순하잖아.
Whatever. What you expect from us is simple, isn't it?
복잡한 작전 같은 건 서로서로 잘 모르니까 불가능해.
A complex operation wouldn't work, since neither side knows the other well enough.
그럼 우리가 해야 할 일은 가서 밀어버리는 거. 맞지?
So, all we have to do is go there and wipe them out, right?
그건 맞다.
That's right.
그래. 그러니 쉬고 있을게.
There you go. Then we'll go get some rest.
남자, 심심하면 놀러와. 알겠지?
Come visit if you get bored, young man. You hear? Sure. Get some rest. The four beasts leave the meeting room.
멋대로인 녀석들이군.
What a self-centered bunch.
헬레틱 치곤 저 정도면 아주 온순한 편 아닌가요?
They're awfully docile for heretics, though.
그래, 그건 맞다.
Yes, that's true. Scarlet, Rapunzel, and Noah. It'll be difficult for them to join the fight, won't it?
예. 지금 당장은 힘들어요.
Yes, it would be impossible for now.
당신이 확보해준 니케 제작 기술. 아, 극비 중에 극비를 제공해줘서 고마워요. 인사가 늦었네요.
That NIKKE manufacturing technology you secured for us. Oh, thank you for providing us with such highly classified information. My thanks are long overdue.
아무튼 제작 관련된 장비들을 세팅하는데 시간이 좀 걸리고 있어요.
Anyway, it's taking some time to set up the equipment needed for production.
세팅만 끝나면 바로 가능할 거라고 봐요.
I expect we'll be able to proceed immediately once the setup is complete.
그래, 다행이군.
Good. Glad to hear it.
그래서 말인데 요한, 우선순위를 지정해줬으면 해요.
That brings me to my point, Johan. I'd like you to set the priorities.
무슨 우선순위지?
What priorities?
장비 세팅은 2개까지가 한계예요.
We can only complete setup for up to 2 pieces of equipment.
누구부터 살릴지 선택해달라는 얘기죠.
In other words, I'm asking you to choose who to say first.
라푼젤, 홍련, 노아 순이다.
Rapunzel, Scarlet, and then Noah.
냉정하게 판단하네요.
Such a cold, rational assessment.
알겠어요. 그렇게 진행할게요.
Understood. We'll proceed in that order.
관련해서 한 가지 제안과 한 가지 문제점이 있어요.
I have one suggestion and one issue to bring up related to this. Oh?
나만 따라와.
Tell me about that.
화력의 길로! 드디어 제 화력을 시험할 수 있겠네요. 화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이죠.
알겠어. 이동할게.
Repair center. Okay.
나만
옵니다.
거 봐. 별은 언제
화력의 길.
교전 개시.
끝났군요. 이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠. 지휘관은.
아, 저쪽이 아니라고요? 이미 알고 있었답니다.
Shadow that signals victory. Page 3. I heard that a name had been decided for that giant ship. The massive shadow that had saved me twice. The Wings of Victory. They say it was named that because it's a mobile base that carries the goddesses of victory into battle. I couldn't think of a more fitting name myself. After hearing what it was named, my desire to see it again kept growing every time I was out on the battlefield. It's funny, because it used to be that I'd get uneasy whenever a massive shadow fell on me, since I thought some enormous raptor had appeared in the sky. I wonder if I'll see that shadow today.
서두르죠.
Yeah, that was like back when the Goddesses of Victory and the Wings of Victory were first in service.
화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이죠.
Nice that we're getting some more information
화력의
on that.
길로.
옵니다.
화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이죠.
알겠어. 이동할게.
Read.
아,
And it doesn't look like there's too much left.
인카운터.
거 봐. 별은 언제나 가야 할 길을 알려준다니까.
High Outpost 560.
알겠습니다. 이걸로 우린 좀 더 꿈에 다가갈 수 있어. 알겠어.
칙칙하다. 칙칙해.
Alright, let's see the next story beat.
훈련은 배신하지 않아.
별보다 눈부시게, 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
화력 제대로 갑니다. 손수무게 일제 사격다 쉬워? 네, 다음 별보다 눈부시게, 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
함께 맞이하는 아침을 기대하겠습니다.
손수무 개방 일제 사격. 화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이.
We moved to Eden's repair center. Inside, two massive machines are being assembled. Against one wall are 3 brain shelters. Against another wall is a bed where Rose lies, battered and broken. I shake my head, trying to shake off the lifeless, chilling atmosphere that hangs over the entire repair center. Johan and Cecil continue their conversation.
레드 슈즈를 라푼젤의 장비로?
Use red shoes as Rapunzel's equipment?
예,
Yes.
미러라는 놈이 안에 무슨 짓을 해놨을지 모르는 일이다. 너무 위험해.
We have no idea what Mira might have done to her inside. It's far too dangerous.
정밀 검사는 모두 끝냈어요. 침식은 고사하고 OS까지 다 날아가 있어서
We've completed all precision scans. There's no sign of corruption, and our entire operating system has been completely wiped.
순정 상태라고 할 수 있죠.
She's essentially undergone a factory reset.
단순 기계, 그 이상도 이하도 아닌 상태예요. 초고성능에.
She's nothing more than a machine now, albeit an ultra-high performance one. What do you think, Snow White? If Cinderella were here, she'd have some fucking words.
레드 슈즈를 장비로 사용하면 어떻게 되는 거지?
What happens if we use red shoes as equipment?
애초에 괴물 같은 기동력과 물리력이 컨셉이 무장이에요.
It was originally designed with advanced mobility and physical strength.
라푼젤에게 몸을 쓰는 재주는 없어서 공격용으로는 못 쓰겠지만 기동력 측면에서는 비교도 되지 않겠죠.
Rapunzel isn't skilled in physical combat, so she won't be able to make much use of the body offensively. But in terms of mobility, she's in a completely different league.
좋군. 당장 하자.
Excellent. Let's do it immediately.
아니 그렇게 쉽게 정해도 되는 거야?
Wait, shouldn't we deliberate on this a little more?
라푼젤이었다면 좋아했을 거다. 기동력을 항상 아쉬워했으니까.
Rapunzel would have been thrilled. She was always frustrated by her lack of mobility.
온갖 곳을 누비면서 치료와 보조를 한다라.
She's always racing all over the place, providing healing and support.
생각만 해도 든든하군.
Just thinking about it makes me feel more at ease.
그리고 무엇보다 우리는 지금 뒤가 없다.
And above all else, we have no one to back us now.
쓸 수 있는 모든 수단을 동원해야 해.
So we must use every means at our disposal.
동료가 허가했으니 되는 걸로 알고 있을게요.
Since her squad mate has given her approval, I'll take that as permission.
그래, 맡기겠다.
Alright, I'll leave it in your hands.
제안은 레드 슈즈의 이야기였을 테고, 그럼 문제는 뭐지?
If your suggestion was about red shoes, what's the other issue?
홍련이 문제예요.
Garland is the issue.
현재 뇌 스캔 후 이상향에 기반한 바디 설계도를 만들어 보려 하고 있는데
We are currently attempting to design a body blueprint based on her ideal form as derived from her brain scan.
만들어지지 않아요.
It's not working.
만들어지지 않는다?
Why not?
퀸에게 당했을 때 뇌에 큰 손상이 있었어요.
When she was attacked by the Queen, her brain suffered severe damage.
현재 홍련의 님프는 그 손상된 부분을 커버하기 위해 움직이고 있는
Scarlet's nymph is currently compensating for the damaged areas,
명백한 오작동을 일으키고 있는 상태고요.
which technically qualifies as a malfunction.
오작동이라니.
What do you mean malfunction?
아, 기능상으로는 그렇다는 의미예요. 덕분에 홍련의 뇌는 무사하다고 할 수 있으니까요.
Ah, I mean from a functional standpoint. But thanks to that, Scarlet's brain is still intact.
그런데 오작동은 오작동이라 바디 설계도가 제대로 만들어지지 않아요.
However, a malfunction is still a malfunction, so it's preventing us from creating a proper body blueprint.
최악의 경우 흔한 양산형 바디에 홍련의 뇌를 집어넣어야 할지도요.
In the worst case scenario, we might have to put Scarlet's brain into a standard mass-produced body.
그럴 경우 어떻게 되는 거지?
What happens in that case?
운에 맡길 수밖에요. 기억이 남을지 백지가 될지.
We'd have to leave it all to chance. Either her memories remain, or she's reduced to a blank slate.
그리고 지금껏 홍련이 누렸던 극도로 커스터마이징한 양산형 바디의 덕은 볼 수 없겠죠.
Not to mention, Scarlet would lose all the advantages of the highly customized mass-produced body she's had until now.
네가 개조해주면 되지 않나?
Can't you just modify it?
양산형 바디를 개조하는 건 일반 바디를 개조하는 것보다 훨씬 어려워요.
Modifying a mass-produced body is significantly harder than modifying a standard one.
사용할 수 있는 코스트가 한정되어 있으니까요.
We have limited resources available after all.
뭐 수십 개의 시체를 만들 각오만 있다면 불가능하진 않겠죠.
Well, it's not entirely impossible. If we're prepared to create dozens of corpses, that is.
홍련은 하나라는 게 문제지만
The problem is, there's only one Scarlet.
혹시나 싶어서
Just in case,
뇌 스캔을 거치지 않고 완성된 바디를 강제로 달면 어떨까 싶어 시뮬레이션을 돌려봤는데
I ran a simulation to see what would happen if we forcibly attached a completed body without going through a brain scan.
98.2% 확률로 님프가 폭주하는 결과가 나왔어요. 사고 전환이 크게 온다는 얘기죠.
The results showed a 98.2% probability of her nymph going berserk. In other words, it would mean a catastrophic mind switch. Yeah, those really aren't good odds.
홍련은 살아날 수 없는 건가?
So, Scarlet can't be saved. Is that it?
단 하나 방법이 있어요.
There's only one option.
장화의 바디를 쓰는 거죠.
We use Rose's body.
뭐?
Come again?
홍련의 바디와 장화의 바디는 동형기였을 테니 완벽하게 맞아떨어지겠죠.
Scarlet's and Rose's bodies should be identical models. They should be a perfect match. What if we just build a body according to Rose's body data?
문제가 많아요.
There are many inherent problems with that.
장화의 바디, 블랙박스가 너무 많아요.
There are a plethora of black boxes in Rose's body.
애초에 코어가 없는데 움직이는 것부터가 정상은 아니죠.
The fact that she can function without a core is abnormal in itself.
미러라는 자가 온갖 술수를 다 써서 움직이게 만들어놨을 테고 그건 저희 입장에서는 미지의 기술이에요.
Mirror must have used every trick imaginable to make her operational. As far as we're concerned, that's technology that's completely unknown to us.
복사할 수 없어요.
We can't replicate it.
홍련의 원래 몸인 접근 전용 양산형 바디의 정보는 어디에서도 구할 수 없고요.
Also, there's no way to obtain the data for Scarlet's original body, the close combat mass-produced model.
그 말은
That means
장화의 바디를 그대로 쓰지 않는다면 홍련은 되살아날 수 없다는 얘기로군.
unless we use Rose's body as is, Scarlet can't be saved.
예, 맞아요.
Yes, that's right.
그렇게 되면 장화는 죽는 것일 테고.
In that case, Rose would die.
그것도 맞아요.
That's also true. Hold on. What if we scan Rose's nymph and create a new body?
장화의 님프는 엉망이에요. 침식에 오염된 흔적도 보이고요.
Rose's nymph is a mess. There are traces of corruption as well.
장화의 님프를 스캔해서 그 데이터를 기반으로 바디의 설계도를 만들어봤는데
I scanned Rose's nymph and tried creating a body blueprint based on that data, but Oh. Oh, it didn't turn out pretty, did it?
실례.
Pardon me.
뭔지 모를 것이 나왔어요.
The result was something unidentifiable. Shit.
장화는 지금 자신이 무엇인지조차 인지하지 못하고 있어요.
Rose isn't even aware of what she is anymore.
망가져 있는 거죠. 완전히.
She's completely broken.
말 그대로 살려만 놓은 거예요. 지금껏.
All we've managed to do is keep her alive until now. What if we remove her nymph with Volpaus? Liesel shakes her head.
장화의 뇌는 지금 기능 대부분을 잃었어요.
Rose's brain has lost most of its functions. Makes sense. She's supposed to have actually been dead. So the fact that she's functioning is absolutely wild.
전적으로 님프에 의존하고 있는 상태인데
She is entirely dependent on her nymph.
그 님프가 엉망진창인 상태인 거죠.
And right now, that nymph is in complete disarray.
그리고 니케의 바디 설계도는 님프에서 읽어요. 님프를 없애면 아무것도 할 수 없어요.
Furthermore, Anike's body blueprint is read directly from the nymph. Without the nymph, there's nothing we can do.
요약하자면
So to summarize,
장화와 홍련 둘 중 하나만 살릴 수 있다로군.
we can only save one of them. Either Rose or Scarlet.
예,
Yes.
장화의 바디를 그대로 홍련에게 이식한다면 무슨 일이 일어날지 모르고
And we don't know what would happen if we transplanted Rose's body directly onto Scarlet.
예.
Yes.
장화의 바디에 있다는 블랙박스에 위험성은 없나?
Do the black boxes inside Rose's body pose any risks?
차고 넘치죠. 침식을 심어놨을지도 모르고 자포 코드를 심어놨을지도 모르는 일이죠.
Plenty. She might have been implanted with corruption, or perhaps even a self-destruct code.
아, 당신. 방주에서 근접전 특화 스쿼드의 바디 데이터를 찾아볼 수 없나요? 혹시 남아있다면 가능성이 있어요.
Ah, Azure. Could you look up body data for close combat specialized squads in the Ark? If there's any data left, we might have a chance. Sure, just a moment.
호출하셨습니까?
You call? Enoch. Is it possible to obtain body data from Nikke's belonging to a close combat squad from around 100 years ago?
갓데스 스쿼드 소속 홍련의 원 소속을 말씀하시는 겁니까?
Are you referring to Scarlet's original affiliation before joining the Goddess Squad? Yes, that's the one.
잠시만 기다려 주십시오.
Please wait a moment.
뭐냐 이건?
What is this?
애닉을 호출한다고요?
You're calling Enoch?
오래 기다리셨습니다.
Thank you for waiting.
해당 스쿼드의 정보는 현재 방주의 데이터베이스엔 존재하지 않습니다.
No records of that squad currently exist in the Ark's database.
인간을 직접 살해한 최초의 사례가 관찰된 스쿼드라 모든 자료가 폐기된 흔적만 존재합니다.
It is the first squad to be documented as having directly killed a human. Consequently, all records were purged. Only traces of their deletion remain.
금속오이는 존재할지도 모릅니다만 해당 장소의 자료는 모두 수기로 기록된 정보들 뿐입니다.
The data may still exist in the Forbidden Library. However, all information stored in that location consists solely of handwritten records.
니케의 바디 데이터 정보를 수기로 작성했을 것이라고는 보기 어렵습니다.
It is highly unlikely that Anike's body data was ever recorded by hand. Right. Thank you.
예, 또 도움이 필요하다면 언제든 연락 주십시오.
Certainly. Please contact me anytime should you require further assistance. Yeah. I'll reach out in the future. Sorry. I guess that wasn't much help.
어쩔 수 없죠.
Nothing we can do about it.
일단 저도 모든 수단을 다 동원해서 방법을 찾아볼 테니 조금만 기다려줘요.
I'll exhaust every available resource to find a solution. So give me a little more time.
그래, 부탁하겠다.
Alright. I'm counting on you.
요한, 무슨 생각하는지는 알겠는데
I know what you're thinking, Johan.
우리 아직 괴물이 되긴 일러요.
We haven't become monsters yet.
장화는 살아있어요.
Rose is still alive.
그래, 명심하지.
Fine. I'll keep that in mind. What about Liberalia?
그냥 놔두고 있어요. 보관만 하고 있죠.
We're leaving her alone and keeping her stored away.
당신을 도와줬다고는 하나 에덴을 침략하고 퀸을 불러낸 헬레틱이라는 사실에는 변함이 없어요.
Even though she helped you, the fact remains that she's a heretic who invaded Eden and summoned the Queen. True. Liberalia is the reason we're in this current mess right now.
퀸에게 배신당했다고는 하지만 그 애정이 식었을지 아직 그대로일지도 확신할 수 없고요.
And although the Queen betrayed her, we can't be certain whether her affection has faded, or if it remains as strong as ever.
리스크 덩어리죠. 니케로 되살릴 순 있겠지만 그러고 싶진 않네요.
She is a massive liability. We could revive her as a NIKKE, but I'd rather not. Right. I understand. What about the White Knights?
무슨 말인지는 모르겠지만 충전 후 합류하겠다고 전했다.
I'm not entirely sure what they meant, but they sent word that they would regroup with us after recharging.
그 시끄러운 시종이 전한 말이니 믿을 수 있다.
Since that noisy attendant of theirs delivered the message, it can be trusted.
더 궁금한 사항은?
Any other questions? No. None for now.
그래. 그럼 상황에 대한 공유는 끝난 모양이군.
Alright. Then that concludes our briefing on the current situation.
출발 준비를 하지.
Let's prepare to depart. Before we leave, could I go see Marion for a moment?
그래. 마음대로 해라.
Sure. Do as you please.
나만 따라와.
Okay.
아, 저쪽이 아니라고요? 이미 알고 있었답니다.
Guys painted with blast.
알겠어. 이동할게.
All things considered, I think this will be a good spot for us to take another quick break. We're back.
화력의
Alright,
길로.
let's go visit Marion.
이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠. 지휘관은
알겠어.
인카운터.
이걸로 우린 좀 더 꿈에 다가갈 수 있어.
나만 따라와.
드디어 제 화력을 시험할 수 있겠네요.
끝났군요. 이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠. 지휘관은 서두르죠. 옵니다.
이걸로 우린 좀 더 꿈에 다가갈 수 있어. 알겠어.
칙칙하다. 칙칙해.
끝났군요. 이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠.
화력의 길로.
인카운터.
거 봐. 별은 언제나 가야 할 길을 알려.
옵니다. 걱정하지 마세요. 당신은 제가 지킵니다.
별보다 눈부시게, 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
화력 제대로 갑니다.
사격 개시. 신속히 제압한다.
별보다 눈부시게, 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창. 함께 맞이하는 아침을 기대하겠습니다. 지금입니다. 모두 집중 공갈하는 겁니다. 백성이 원하는 승리를 가져다 줍니다.
The girl stares intently at Marion as she lies there, seemingly asleep. She closes her eyes and focuses her mind. She doesn't sense anyone nearby. The girl's body becomes engulfed in black. Moments later, the blackness spreading from her swallows the entire area. The blackness envelops Marion as well. The girl opens her eyes.
잠자는 언니.
Hi, sleeping girl.
이제 괜찮아졌다?
Do you feel better now?
아직 무서워?
Are you still scared? Marion stares intently at the girl.
아니요, 이제 괜찮아요.
No, I'm fine now.
다시 한번 확인하고 싶어요.
I want to be absolutely sure.
여긴 당신의 안이죠?
This is inside your mind, right?
응. 언니는 지금 바깥에서 자고 있어.
Uh-huh. You're outside, sleeping right now.
그래서 여기에서밖에 얘기 못해.
So we can only talk here.
대단하네요. 퀸의 능력인가요?
That's incredible. Is this what a queen is capable of?
몰라.
I don't know.
그렇군요.
I see.
언니도 퀸이지?
You're a queen too, right?
예, 맞아요.
Yes, that's right.
지금은 잘 모르겠지만
But right now, I'm not really sure.
언니,
What?
퀸은 뭘 해야 해?
What does a queen have to do?
나 있잖아.
You know,
자꾸 가슴이 콩닥콩닥거려.
my heart keeps pounding.
뭘 하라고 자꾸 얘기하고 있는 것 같아.
I feel like it keeps telling me to do something.
나는 알아.
I know.
나는 퀸이 될 수 있고 퀸은 뭔가를 해야 해.
I know I can become a queen. And a queen has to do something.
응. 그렇게 하지 않으면 안 돼.
Has to. Doesn't have a choice.
언니, 나는 뭘 해야 해?
But what do I need to do?
모르겠어요.
I don't know.
언니는 뭘 하고 싶었다?
What did you want to do?
저는
I
모두가 모두를 사랑하는 세계를 만들고 싶었어요.
wanted to create a world where everyone could love one another.
니케도, 사람도, 랩처도 모두 서로를 사랑할 수 있는 세계를 만들고 싶었어요.
A world where Nikkes, humans, and raptures could all love one another.
잘 안 됐지만
But it didn't work out.
네?
Why? Almost Polly ending. Almost. It gets weird when, because the Raptures, tried to eradicate all of humanity. And that's why humanity ended up going underground in the Ark. And then humanity created the Nikkes to try and fight back, but it kind of failed. Some people are probably into that. I don't know if I should say anything about this because of current stuff also going on in the world, but especially since it's not really my place because I'm in a weird spot in regards to it. But I don't know, how would you feel about suddenly making amends with a group that whose sole drive was to commit an entire genocide against people like you? Actually, now Little Rappy is reflective. So Little Rappy, who some members of the Nikke community affectionately call Rapipi, but she is also known as Only One. is made entirely out of dark matter. So she can just kind of take on this form and turn into black goop. Why?
예?
Huh?
왜 그러고 싶었어?
Why did you want to do that?
그야 당연히
Well, obviously because
모두를 지키고 싶어서.
I wanted to protect everyone.
모두? 니케, 사람, 랩차 모두?
Everyone? Nikke's, humans, and raptures?
예.
Yeah.
어떻게?
How?
언니. 욕심쟁이.
You're so greedy.
욕심쟁이요?
I'm greedy?
응. 나 매일 혼나.
Yeah. I get scolded every day.
너무 많이 먹지 말고 몸에 맞게 적당히 먹으라고 혼내.
They tell me not to eat too much, and to eat just enough for my body.
욕심쟁이래.
They say I'm greedy,
그런데 나는 다 먹을 수 있어. 그래서 먹어.
but I can eat it all, so I do.
나는 욕심쟁이가 아니야.
I'm not greedy,
그런데 언니는 욕심쟁이야.
but you are.
누가 왔다.
Ah, someone's coming.
다음에 봐. 안녕.
Bye. See you later. Well, you also got to see Marion.
진짜 여기 있네.
There you are.
사매님, 여기서 뭘 하고 계시나요?
What are you doing here, little sister? Why are you calling her that?
스승님의 딸이니 사매가 맞죠?
Since she's Master's daughter, that makes her my little sister. Anise looks considerably less earth-shattered. She's had time to cope a little bit. And, I think this line from Neon kind of tells us how she views the commander. She sees herself like a daughter figure to him. So, no getting weird with Neon. Neon is daughter. Got it.
그래, 호칭은 확실하게 해야지.
Yes, we should get the titles right.
그럼 아니스한텐 조카가 되는 건가? 후후.
I guess that makes her Anisa's niece then?
후후 같은 소리 한다 정말.
Haha, very funny.
엄마, 안아줘.
Mommy, Mommy, hug me.
그래, 이리 와.
Alright, come here. Anisa's definitely getting jealous.
내가 안아줄까? 내가 더 푹신푹신할걸?
Can I hug you? I'm probably a bit more cuddly, you know. I mean, yeah, Anise is, Anise certainly has a lot more than Rappy in a lot of ways.
언니는 싫어.
I don't like you. Jeez!
왜 싫어?
Huh? Why not?
언니, 나한테 별 던졌어.
Could say softer quickly. You threw a star at me.
아니 그건
Oh, yeah, so, oh fuck, what chapter was it? Chapter 38, I think? Little Rappy had turned into a massive black tower and was making her way toward the Ark. No one knew what the hell she was doing because no one could understand what she was saying or what she wanted at the time, so they thought she was a threat. So, Anise ended up getting her body upgraded and converted the power of a super particle cannon into a single blast to kind of blow away the black goop. And that's how we got Only One. And yeah, no, Only One is still a little salty about that. She's like, you blew me up. I don't like you. No, that was,
그렇지? 아프게 하는 언니는 싫지?
That's right. We don't like people who hurt us, do we?
그럼 제가 안아도 될까요?
Fair. And can I hug you?
응, 안아줘.
Uh-huh. Hug me. Neon takes the child into her arms.
우와, 생각보다 엄청 신경 쓰이네요. 떨어뜨릴까봐.
Wow, this is more stressful than I thought. I'm afraid I might drop her.
괜찮아. 모성애를 발휘해봐.
It's okay. Just let your maternal instincts take over.
힘내볼게요.
I'll do my best. And fast asleep. Neon is apparently quite comfy.
자는데요?
Huh? She fell asleep.
마음에 든 모양이네.
I guess she likes you. Despite it all, Anise finds it adorable. Everyone's gaze falls on the sleeping child. We savor the peaceful moment for a brief moment, but soon turn our eyes to Marion lying there. She remains completely motionless. Marion, we're here.
카운터스 완전체로 왔지.
The whole counter squad is here.
그러니까 얼른 일어나서 제외의 포옹을 해주세요.
So please, wake up already and give us a big hug.
자, 어서.
Come on, hurry up. Rappy looks down at Marion, who lies there with her arms spread open. As expected, Marion doesn't move an inch.
안 되네.
This isn't working.
마리안의 주위를 돌면서 춤이라도 출까요?
Should we try dancing around her?
아 무슨 기우제냐고. 차라리 음악을 들려주자. 비마이스타 어때?
What, like some kind of a rain dance or something? Why don't you just play some music instead? How about Be My Star?
불법 홍보 활동이라서 테트라 법무팀에서 연락이 올지도 몰라. 차라리 확실하게 물을 뿌려보자.
The Tetra legal team might come after us for illegal advertising. Maybe we should splash some water on her.
몸이 젖으면 여러모로 곤란해질 것 같으니 음식 냄새로 유인해볼까요?
Getting her body wet could cause all sorts of problems. How about waking her up with the smell of food?
야생동물이라도 잡냐? 차라리
Are we trying to hunt a wild animal or something? It's better if...
그것보단 차라리
Rather than that, we should...
그런 것들보단 차라리
No, forget all that. We need to... As everyone spouts all sorts of bizarre ideas in hopes that Marion will wake up. I keep my eyes on Marion. I imagine Marion opening her eyes as if nothing had happened and greeting us. Then, I feel a gaze from somewhere. The child cradled in Neon's arms opens her eyes and looks right at me. She stares at me intently, as if observing me.
아빠,
Daddy!
잠자는 언니는 아빠한테 소중한 사람이야?
Is the sleeping girl someone special to Daddy? Yes.
얼마만큼?
How special? Well, it's hard to put into words.
잠자는 언니가 깨어났으면 좋겠어?
Do you want her to wake up? Yes.
그렇구나.
I see.
조금만 더 고민해볼게.
I'll think about it a little longer. Huh? About what?
안 알려줘.
I'm not telling. The child hops down from Neon's arms and dashes away.
뭐였을까요?
What was that about?
글쎄. 애들 생각은 알 수가 없지.
Who knows? You can never really tell what kids are thinking.
후후 귀여워라.
She's so adorable. Meanwhile, in the present. After landing near the lift, we take a look around. It's really quiet. Damn. The comms.
생각보다 재능이 너무 강하네요.
The jamming is way stronger than expected.
추가 시설을 그렇게 보강했는데도 그래?
Really? Even after all those upgrades to the auxiliary facilities?
안 되겠어요. 조금 더 설치하죠. 최대한으로.
This is no good. Let's set up more. As many as we can.
좀 봐줘. 이게 보기에는 쉬워 보이지만 정작 날아다니는 사람은 얼마나...
Give me a break. It may look easy, but you have no idea how hard it is for me to fly around. Hurry up. Fine. I'm on it. Johan, Cito, do you copy? It's not working. Communications are completely cut off.
이 정도까진 아니었던 걸로 기억한다.
I don't recall it being this bad.
이전에 왔을 때는 미러라는 녀석이 나타나기 전까지 통신은 문제 없었다.
The last time we were here, communications were fine until Mirror showed up.
미러가 근처에 있을지도 모른다는 얘기겠네.
Are you saying Mirror might be nearby?
그럴지도 모르겠네. 그런데 내 생각에 직접적인 원인은 저거야.
That might be the case, but I think the cause is over there. I look in the direction Leviathan is pointing. Bizarrely writhing black pools can be seen everywhere. Dark matter.
곳곳에 있어. 엄청 많아.
It's everywhere. There's so much of it.
아마도 우리 집에서 다 가져온 거겠지, 이거.
They probably took it all from our home. Leviathan reaches out and points at the dark matter pools. A moment later.
안 돼. 제어권이 완전 넘어갔어.
No. I've completely lost control of it.
잘 안 움직이네.
It's not responding at all.
뭐 하는 거야? 초능력자 놀이?
What are you doing? Playing psychic?
제 안경 한번 구부려 보실래요?
Could you try bending my glasses?
내 신호를 완전히 무시하고 있어.
Completely ignoring my commands.
레비아탄도 우리 신호 무시하고 있는데요.
Just like you're ignoring us.
퀸이겠군.
It must be the Queen.
퀸이 이 일대에 있는 모든 다크매터의 제어권을 가지고 있다고 보는 게 맞겠지.
Yeah. It's safe to assume the Queen has control over all the dark matter in this area.
주인을 찾은 건가?
Has it found its master?
주인이라니.
Its master?
나는 다크매터의 기원이 퀸이라고 생각하고 있어.
I've always believed that the Queen is the source of the dark matter.
꼬맹이가 태어나자마자 다크매터를 나 이상으로 능숙하게 다뤘던 것도 그렇고.
The fact that the kid was able to manipulate dark matter more skillfully than I could from the moment she was born.
퀸이 우리 집에 쳐들어온 이유도 다크매터를 확보하기 위함이라고 생각하니까.
Not to mention, I believe the Queen invaded our home to acquire the dark matter.
언니의 몸도 다크메터에서 나타났었지.
Lily Vice's body was formed from dark matter too. At least, when it was regenerated. At the end of Goddess Fall. Not the original.
이런저런 점에서 생각해보면 다크매터의 기원은 퀸이 맞아.
Yes. Considering everything, all the evidence points to the Queen being the source of the dark matter.
말할 것도 없이 능숙한 정도가 아니라 수족처럼 다룰 수 있을 테고.
Needless to say, she doesn't just handle it skillfully. She wields it as if it's an extension of her body.
그럼 최악의 경우
So, in the worst case scenario,
우리가 지금 두르고 있거나 쓰고 있는 다크매터도 빼앗길 수 있다는 거잖아.
you're saying even the dark matter we're currently wearing or using could be stolen from us?
지휘관, 그럴 경우 포비스트는 알몸 4인조가 될지도 모릅니다.
Commander, if that happens, the 4 beasts might end up being the 4 naked beasts. God damn it, Rappy. Why are you looking at me when you say that?
그건 괜찮을 거야. 우리가 두르고 있거나 사용하는 다크매터는 이미 우리랑 일체화된 거나 마찬가지니까.
That shouldn't be a problem. The dark matter we all have is practically one with us already.
원형이 아니라 변화가 끝난 상태니까 괜찮아.
It's already finished transforming and is no longer in its original form. We'll be fine.
아마도.
Probably.
알겠어. 레비를 믿을게.
Okay, if you say so. I believe you, Levy. Then let's get moving. We'll get as close to the lift as possible and assess the situation. Then we hit them with everything we've got before retreating.
좋다. 가자.
Alright, let's go.
어디서 미러라는 녀석과 침식된 나유타가 나타날지 모른다.
Mirror or the corrupted Nayuta could show up at any moment.
그리고 헬레틱도.
And the heretics too.
최대한 경계하면서 이동하자. 겁먹지는 말고.
Proceed with extreme caution, but don't lose your nerve. Just as we are about to move out, a flash of light erupts from one side of the lift. And then, something massive bursts out.
저건
That's...
헬레틱 미사일이잖아. 애니힐리오던가 그거.
Heretic missile! That's Annihilio, right?
저 방향 방주 방향이에요.
It's heading towards the Ark! Ugh. Oh, shit. They're fucking doing that shit again! Alright, we gotta book it.
화력의 길로 교전 개시.
Well, at least the only story fight left is the next one. This?
저쪽이 아니라고요? 이미 알고 있었답니다.
Shadow that signals victory. Final page. Yet another day on the battlefield. Death claimed more of my comrades, and I survived one close call after another. The raptures were as merciless as ever, and honestly, I didn't think we had any hope of winning. But the moment that shadow appeared, all those thoughts went away. Today, the wings of victory flew overhead once again, no doubt carrying the goddesses of victory. That thought alone made me believe we could win this seemingly impossible war. And so, I dared to hope for the massive shadow to continue to show up, cover the battlefield, and lead us to victory. And then came the day when the wings of victory fell.
서두르죠.
드디어 제 화력을 시험할 수 있겠네요.
Alright, EX fight. Let's put in some effort.
별보다 눈부시게, 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
화력 제대로 갑니다. 꼼꼼히 개방, 일제 사격.
And there we go.
끝났군요. 이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠. 지휘관은.
알겠어. 이동할게.
No? There it is.
저쪽이 아니라고요? 이미 알고 있었답니다.
And one left, it'll be behind the boss fight.
엔카운터.
Oh no, well it's near it. It's next to it.
끝났군요. 이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠.
화력의 길로.
엔카운터.
Well, I know, maybe it is behind it.
이걸로 우린 좀 더 꿈에 다가갈 수. 알겠어. 이동할게.
드디어 제
Oh yeah,
화력을
it's
시험할
tucked
수
in the
있겠네요.
corner. They really want you to work for that one.
화력의 가오가 함께한 덕분이죠.
교전 개시. 백성이 원하는 승리를 가져다 주는 것. 그것이 왕의
화력의 길로.
역할입니다.
Alright, time to fight Annihilio, apparently.
고에너지 개체가 방주를 향해 수직 낙하 중인 것을 확인했다.
Yes! Over the horizon, squad, in the wings of victory! Let's go! We're doing this fight again! A high-energy entity has been detected descending vertically toward the Ark.
에너지 패턴 애니힐리오로 확장된다.
Energy signature confirmed. It's Annihilio.
세상에 또요? 빠르기도 해라.
Oh dear, again? That was fast.
저희가 요격하나요?
Are we going to intercept it?
당연한 것 아닌가요? 그러려고 붕붕이가 있는 건데.
Of course we will! That's why we have Zoomy!
그건 그렇죠. 그런데 지금은 카운터 수가 없어서 좀 걱정이네요.
That's true, but we don't have the counters with us right now, so I'm a bit worried.
걱정하지 마라. 아래에는 메티스와 아크레인저가 대기 중이다.
Don't worry. Matisse and the Arc Rangers are below us, standing by, pretty much recreating the fight against Annihilio from the end of the Arc Rangers event. Perfect.
그냥 보내주지만 않는다면 요격은 문제 없겠지.
As long as they don't let it get past them, interception should be no issue.
그리고
Also,
지금 승리의 날개고 버전 엘리시온에 탑승하고 있는 손님이라면 문제없다.
with the guest currently aboard the Wings of Victory, Elysian Edition, there's nothing to worry about. Oh? They've got a guest?
다시 한번 협조에 감사한다.
Once again, thank you for your cooperation.
도로시.
Dorothy. How does it feel being back on the Wings of Victory, Dorothy? Your old home.
저는 아직 방주에 협력하겠다고 말한 적 없어요.
I haven't actually agreed to cooperate with the Ark yet.
지휘관, 아니, 앤더슨 부사령관에게 전해 듣지 못했나요?
Didn't the Deputy Chief Anderson inform you?
물론 전해 들었다.
Yes, of course he did.
처음엔 튕기겠지만 결국엔 도와줄 거다.
He said you might resist at first, but you'd come around eventually. Damn, Anderson.
3차 지상 탈환전을 시작한다고요?
You want to start the Third Surface Reclamation War?
그래,
Yes.
정확히는 할 수밖에 없는 상황이다.
To be precise, we have no other option.
방주가 개판이 났거든.
The Ark is in shambles.
좋든 싫든 지상으로 올라가서 한바탕 할 수밖에 없어.
Like it or not, we have to go up to the surface and make a stand. Someone came in with a different art style. He's been around since the start of the game, so this is just kind of how he's looked the entire... This is largely how a lot of the male characters look. Honestly. The male characters in this game look very different from the female characters.
선봉에 서라, 도로시.
Lead the charge, Dorothy.
갓데스 스쿼드의 도로시로 3차 지상 탈환전의 시작을 알려.
As a member of the Goddess Squad, you will announce the beginning of the Third Surface Reclamation War.
선봉이라니, 제가요?
Lead the charge? Me?
너 대장질 하고 싶어 했잖아. 그래서 방송까지 한 것 아니야?
Didn't you want to be the one in charge? Isn't that why you made that broadcast?
그럴 의도로 방송을 한 게...
That wasn't my intention.
그럼
Sure.
네가 방송에서 했던 그 말들을 진짜로 만들 거다.
I'm gonna make all those things you said on air a reality.
방주가 지금 이 꼴이 된 건 모두 퀸 그 자식의 탓으로 돌리고
We'll blame the Queen for everything that has happened to the Ark.
퀸과의 전면전을 선포하며 방주를 지상으로 올릴 거다.
We'll declare an all-out war against the Queen and bring the Ark to the surface.
그 선봉에 서라, 도로시.
Stand at the forefront of it all, Dorothy.
너는 지금 상징으로 써먹기에 아주 좋은 상태야.
You're in a very favorable position to be used as a symbol right now.
솔직히 판이 깔려 있는 수준이지.
Frankly, the stage is already set for you.
나서서 내가 선봉하겠소라고 얘기만 하면 여기저기서 다 떠먹여 줄 거다.
Just step forward. Proclaim that you'll be the vanguard, and everyone will eat it up.
호호거리면서 한껏 우쭐대기만 해도 된다는 얘기지.
All you have to do is giggle and bask in the intention.
저는 호호거리지 않아요.
I do not giggle.
네가 감방에서 벽 보고 멍이나 때리고 있는 동안 방주는 또 습격을 받았다.
While you were sitting in a cell, staring blankly at the walls, the Ark was attacked again.
랩처놈들이 화학 무기까지 동원하며 우릴 죽이려 들었어.
Those Rapture scum even deployed chemical weapons in an attempt to kill us.
저쪽은 이제 우릴 봐줄 생각이 없다.
They have no intention of showing us mercy anymore.
우리도 이제 방어만 하고 있을 수 없는 상황이고
We can't afford to stay on the defensive.
여러 가지 의미로 최종전이 되겠지.
By all accounts, this will be our final battle.
우리가 죽거나 저것들이 죽거나.
Either we die, or they do.
그렇군요.
I see.
마지막 기회라는 얘기야.
This is our last chance.
이때가 아니면 다시는 기회가 없다.
If we don't take it, there won't be another.
어떡할 거냐?
So, what will you do?
생각할 시간을 좀 줘요.
Give me some time to think.
뭐 좋아. 천천히 생각해 보라고.
Fine. Take your time.
생각하기 아주 좋은 장소를 준비해 놨으니까.
I've prepared a nice and cushy place for you to do your thinking.
무슨 말이죠?
What do you mean?
바람이나 좀 쐬고 오라는 얘기야.
I'm saying you should go get some fresh air.
뭐 바람이 좀 강할지도 모르겠지만 말이지.
The wind might be a bit strong, though.
바람이나 쐬고 오라더니 기가 막혀서 정말.
You called this getting some fresh air? Unbelievable.
애니힐리오, 육안으로 확인 가능해요.
We have a visual on Annihilea.
뭐가 됐든 결정해줘요.
Whatever you decide, just make a decision. Cielo approaches Dorothy, seated in her chair. She kneels before her on one knee.
비행에 불편함은 없으신가요?
Everything comfortable with the flight so far?
괜찮아요. 신경 쓰지 마세요.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
조금 흔들릴 수도 있으니 그 부분은 양해 부탁드려요.
We may encounter some turbulence, so please bear with us on that.
괜찮다니까요.
I said I'm fine.
지금 손님께서 탑승하고 계신 승리의 날개호는
The ship you're running on now is the Wings of Victory.
과거 랩처 침공 중기에 제작된 공중 요새함이에요.
It's an aerial fortress constructed during the mid-Rapture invasion period.
인류의 모든 기술이 집약된 다시 나오지 않을 걸작이죠.
A masterpiece that represents the culmination of all of humanity's technology, and one that will never be built again.
성능적인 측면에서도 매우 우수했지만 승리의 날개호의 진정한 가치는 성능이 아니에요.
While its performance is indeed exceptional, the true value of the Wings of Victory does not lie in its capabilities.
갓데스 스쿼드의 이동 기지로 운용되었다는 것이 승리의 날개호의 진정한 가치죠.
Rather, it lies in having served as the mobile base of operations for the Goddess Squad.
갓데스 스쿼드는 승리의 날개호의 탑승에 전장을 누비며 수많은 승리를 인류에게 안겨줬어요.
Aboard the Wings of Victory, the Goddess Squad soared across the battlefield and brought countless victories to humanity.
그 어떤 절망적인 전장에서도 승리의 날개호가 등장하는 순간 전장의 분위기가 바뀌었다고 해요.
They say that no matter how desperate the battle seemed, the moment the Wings of Victory appeared, the tide of battle would turn. Much like what we've read from those notes that we've been picking up, every time that the giant shadow of the Wings of Victory appeared, the tide turned.
그곳에 갓데스 스쿼드가 있었으니까.
Because the Goddess Squad was there.
그 전설의 함선에서
It is an honor to be aboard this legendary aircraft,
전설을 만들어낸 주인을 모실 수 있어 영광입니다.
accompanying the one who helped create that very legend.
마치 그때의 전설이 되살아난 것 같아 너무 두근거리네요.
It's as if the legend from that era has been revived. It's got my heart racing.
원하시는 것이 있다면 부디 말씀해 주세요.
If there is anything you'd like, please don't hesitate to let us know.
차를 즐기신다고 들었어요. 한 잔 내드릴까요?
Ah, I heard you enjoy tea. Would you like me to brew some for you?
매화차 있나요?
Do you have plum blossom tea?
그럼요. 준비되어 있답니다.
Of course, we have some aboard.
그걸로 부탁드릴게요.
I'll have that, please.
알겠습니다. 정성스럽게 우려 대령하겠습니다.
Certainly. I'll brew it with the utmost care.
지금 말고요. 조금 이따가 마실 테니 준비만 해줘요.
Oh, not right now. I'll have it later, so just have it ready.
기장님.
Captain?
기장 스카이 여기 있습니다.
Captain Sky, reporting in!
애니힐리오에게 최대한 가까이 붙여줘요.
Bring us as close to Annihileo as possible.
제가 떨어뜨릴 테니.
I'll take it down myself.
Yes, ma'am!
Yes, ma'am!
승리의 날개호 전속 전진! 헬레틱 애니힐리오에게 접근합니다!
Wings of Victory! Full speed ahead! Approaching the Heretic Annihileo!
선내가 조금 흔들릴 수 있으니 주의해주세요.
Please be careful as we may experience some light turbulence. Let's fucking go! The wings of victory tear through the sky as it surges forward. Dorothy briefly gazes at the clouds rushing past the window, then rises from her seat. She deploys the expanded armament. With her weapon in hand, she walks out onto the deck. Also, just something about this for some people. This is actually hella symbolic. Because in one of the earliest events, I believe it was the first anniversary event called Overzone, there was a scene where Dorothy, Snow White, Rapunzel, and Scarlet decided to part ways and do their best taking care of the raptures on the surface and looking for any humans that might still have survived. But Dorothy was going through some shit, and when Snow White, Scarlet, and Rapunzel left, Dorothy was standing by a pathway with a line and would not cross it. She ended up turning back from it. But now she is finally crossing that line. She is taking that step forward to protect humanity. Alright, Annihilio.
지켜줄게, 지휘관님.
Wait. This isn't the boss fight?
달보다 눈부시게, 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
화력,
Okay.
제대로 갑니다.
Well, whatever.
별보다 눈부시게.
Well, there do seem to be some new versions of some old Raptors at least, so
왕국을
I at least know what
자들에게
some of their gimmicks are.
심판의 창.
함께 맞이하는 아침을 기대하겠습니다.
Yeah, they're good. Oh shit! Hi, Annihilio! Oh, I guess we're not having like a proper fight then. It's just stopping this. Oh wait! What? Oh! Okay! No, so you actually are getting your full transformation then. Okay, no, that's interesting. It's not just straight into the fight.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게
Okay. Okay, I can dig it.
화력, 제대로 갑니다. 쏟아져라. 아직 반짝반짝하다고.
And there it goes.
백성이 원하는 승리를 가져다 주는 것. 그것이 왕의 역할이죠.
The sky is dotted with explosions. Dorothy watches as Annihilio plummets, engulfed in flames. The barrel of her gun remains trained on Annihilio.
애니힐리오 격추 확인.
Confirmed! Annihilio has been shot down!
애니힐리오는 내부에 본체 비슷한 게 있으니 주의 부탁드.
Oh, she does have something resembling a core inside, so please be careful. Before Sora can finish speaking, Annihilio's core surges up through the flames. Without changing her aim, Dorothy pulls the trigger. A beam of light pierces straight through Annihilio's black core, and it plummets to the ground in a fiery explosion. Amazing!
클리어.
All clear.
실력 어디 안 가는구만.
Your skills haven't dulled a bit.
미사일에 이런저런 기능을 붙여놨을 뿐이니까요.
It's just a missile with a few extra features tacked on.
헬레텍이라 부르기엔 좀 민망한 수준이죠.
It's hardly worthy of being called a heretic.
수십 개가 한 번에 날아온다면 얘기는 달라지겠지.
That might change if dozens of them came at you all at once.
그렇겠죠.
I suppose so.
뭐 어쨌든 수고했다.
Well, good work at any rate.
바람 쐬라고 보내놨더니 전투까지 해줄 줄은 몰랐지 뭐야.
I sent you out to get some fresh air. Who would have thought you'd end up in a battle?
말은 잘하시는군요.
You certainly know how to spin things.
뭐 말이라도 잘해야 하지 않겠어?
Well, I've got to make it sound good somehow, don't I?
그래서 데뷔전을 성공적으로 치른 소감은 어떻지?
So, how does it feel to have a successful debut under your belt?
데뷔전이라니 무슨 말이죠?
What are you talking about?
뭐긴 뭐야. 3차 지상 탈환전의 선봉으로서의 데뷔전이지.
What else? I'm talking about your debut as the vanguard of the Third Surface Reclamation War.
한다고 얘기한 적 없다고요.
I never agreed to that.
사람들 생각은 다른 것 같은데.
It seems others see it differently.
뭐라고요?
What are you talking about?
내가 얘기 안 했나?
Oh, did I not mention it?
이 전투 방주에 생중계되고 있었다.
This battle is being broadcast live to the Ark. Ah, damn, Anderson!
도로시 아가씨의 활약상을 방주 시민들이 빠짐없이 다 봤다는 얘기지.
Everyone in the Ark witnessed your heroics firsthand.
승리의 날개호를 탄 갓데스 스쿼드의 리더 도로시가
Dorothy, the leader of the Goddess Squad, aboard the wings of victory,
인류의 숙적인 헬레틱을 때려잡는 모습.
striking down heretics, humanity's greatest enemy.
너무 좋은 그림이라 자랑 안 하고는 못 베기겠더라고.
It was such a magnificent sight, I couldn't resist showing it off.
난리가 났다 하죠. 함성 소리 들려줄까?
Your caused quite a stir. Want me to play back the cheers for you?
됐어요. 나이를 먹더니 교활해지셨군요.
No, thank you. You've grown quite cunning in your old age.
나이 얘기 꺼내기야? 늙은 것도 서러운데.
Please, it's painful enough being old without being reminded.
아무튼 너 이제 그만 못해. 선봉해야 해.
Also, as a just for the sake of it, Anderson is over 100 years old. Just in case anyone needed that context. Anyway, you can't back out now. You have to lead the charge.
이렇게까지 해놓고 발을 빼는 건 솔직히 아니지 않나?
After all this, that'd be rather poor form, wouldn't you think?
그래요. 할게요.
Fine. I'll do it.
오,
Oh?
3차 지상 탈환전에 선봉이 될게요.
I'll lead the Third Surface Reclamation War.
역시 너는 변하지 않았어.
As expected, you haven't changed a bit.
내가 아는 도로시 그대로다.
There's the Dorothy I remember. The sound of wheels rolling echoes across the deck. Dorothy turns toward the source of the noise. Thora and Cielo are pushing a trolley over. On it rests an elegantly designed teacup.
요청하신 매화차 대량입니다.
Your plum blossom tea, as requested.
바람이 강해서 식을까 우려되니 빠르게 시음 부탁드립니다.
The wind is quite strong here, so I'm afraid the tea may cool too quickly. Please enjoy it while it's still hot.
들어가서 마실게요.
I'll go inside to drink it. In Burningham's office. Burningham stares blankly into space. He reaches out and presses the button on the machine before him.
그래요. 할게요.
Fine. I'll do it.
3차 지상 탈환전에 선봉이 될게요.
I'll lead the Third Surface Reclamation War. Burningham continues staring vacantly. He reaches out and presses the button again.
그래요. 할게요.
Fine. I'll do it.
3차 지상 탈환전에 선봉이 될게요.
I'll lead the Third Surface Reclamation War. He falls into a daze again. A moment later, Burningham clenches his fist. He silently cheers in triumph. His quiet jubilation continues until Enoch contacts him.
애니, 현재 진행 상황에 대해 알려줘.
Nick, give me an update.
3차 지상 탈환전의 준비는 매우 순조롭게 진행 중입니다.
Preparations for the third surface reclamation war are proceeding smoothly.
민심의 경우 TT 스타를 시작으로 개최한 대규모 릴레이 콘서트를 통해 안정권에 접어들었습니다.
Public sentiment has stabilized thanks to the large-scale relay concert series that kicked off with TT Star.
콘서트 중 머스탱 CEO의 지상 탈환을 암시하는 듯한 지속적 발언이 자연스럽게 방주 전역으로 확장.
During the concert, Mustang made continuous remarks hinting at the surface reclamation war, which naturally spread throughout the arc.
3차 지상 탈환전을 언제 선포하더라도 방주가 혼란에 빠지는 일은 없을 것이라 판단합니다.
We have determined that the arc will not descend into chaos whenever the third surface reclamation war is officially declared.
전쟁이라는 두려운 행위를 엔터테인먼트를 통해 희석시키는 방식은
The strategy of using entertainment to dilute the fear associated with war,
저도 학습하고 싶을 정도입니다.
that's something I would like to learn from as well.
방주의 경우 크게 세 가지의 중대 문제가 있었으나 해당 부분도 순차적으로 해결되고 있습니다.
There were three major issues concerning the arc, all of which are now being addressed in sequence.
첫 번째, 방주의 부상 기능.
Firstly, the arc's levitation function.
미실리스 인더스트리의 지속적인 관리 덕에 해당 기능은 문제없이 작동할 것이라 판단합니다.
Thanks to continuous maintenance by Bacillus Industry, we have determined that this function will operate without issue.
방주는 거대 리프트 위에 지어진 도시입니다. 도시 자체를 들어 올려야 하기에 막대한 전력이 필요합니다.
The arc is a city built atop a massive lift. Raising the city itself requires an enormous amount of power.
현재 방주 동력원의 출력이 급감해 있는 상태라 리프트를 가동할 전력이 확보되지 않습니다.
At present, the arc's power source is currently operating at drastically reduced output, leaving insufficient power to operate the lift.
해당 부분은 일렉트릭 쇼크 스쿼드와 엠브리스 및 이터니티를 통해 해결할 수 있을 것이라 판단합니다.
I assess that this issue can be resolved with the assistance of the Electric Shock Squad, along with Endless and Eternity.
두 번째, 방주의 시설.
Secondly, the arc's infrastructure.
방주는 건축 당시에 비해 현재 너무 많은 확장이 이뤄진 상태입니다.
The arc has undergone significant expansions since its original construction.
해당 부분을 모두 폐기해야 리프트의 작동이 원활하게 이루어질 것이라 판단.
I've determined that all such additions must be dismantled to ensure the smooth operation of the lift.
현재 마이티 툴즈 및 해머 앤 드릴 스쿼드의 지원으로 철거를 진행하고 있습니다.
Dismantling is currently underway with the support of the Mighty Tools and Hammer and Drill squads. I hope that means hammering is back in working order, because we went through a lot trying to keep her alive, and especially after the shit with Liverin and Sixo.
해당 과정에서 주거지나 직장을 잃은 시민들은 중앙정부에서 제공한 임시 숙소와 일자리로 해결하고 있습니다.
Citizens who lose their homes or workplaces in this process are being supported with temporary housing and employment provided by the central government.
또한 방주 부상 시 이터널 스카이 및 모든 엘리베이터는 철거해야 합니다.
Furthermore, the Dome of Eternity and all elevators must be dismantled prior to the Ark's ascent.
부상 시의 충격으로 사고가 일어날 확률이 너무 높기에 철거는 필수 사항입니다.
Due to the exceedingly high risk of accidents caused by the impact during ascent, dismantling is mandatory.
엘리베이터는 사용량이 낮은 순으로 순차적으로 철거 중이며 이터널 스카이는 방주 부상 직전에 철거 예정입니다.
Elevators are being dismantled in sequence, starting with those with the lowest usage, and the Dome of Eternity is scheduled to be dismantled immediately before the Ark's ascent.
방주 부상 시 모든 시민들은 피난용 쉘터에 모두 입장하게 됩니다.
During the Ark's ascent, all citizens will be required to enter the evacuation shelters.
사고 방지를 위해 자택 및 특정 지역에서 머무는 것은 권장하지 않습니다.
To prevent accidents, citizens will be advised not to remain at home or in designated areas.
방주 부상 시 방주의 모든 인프라가 멈추겠군.
So when the Ark ascends, all of the Ark's infrastructure will go offline.
그렇습니다. 사고를 방지하는 의도도 있습니다만 전력을 조금이라도 아껴야 하기 때문입니다.
That is correct. While preventing accidents is also a consideration, it is also because we must conserve as much power as possible.
알겠어. 그럼 세 번째 문제는 뭐지?
Understood. What is the third issue then?
아우터 림입니다.
The Outer Rim.
아우터 림은 방주의 외곽에 위치하고 있습니다.
The Outer Rim is located on the periphery of the Ark.
방주 부상 시 위험도가 가장 높은 지역입니다.
This area is expected to face the highest level of risk upon the Ark's ascent.
아우터 림 대부분의 인프라가 파괴될 것이며 거주 중인 인간 대부분이 목숨을 잃을 가능성이 높습니다.
Most of the Outer Rim's infrastructure will be destroyed, and it is highly likely that the majority of its human inhabitants will perish. Don't you fucking dare! Get those people into the Ark now!
그들을 모두 버릴 수는 없어.
We can't just abandon them all.
아우터 림은 방주가 아니며 아우터 림의 인간은 방주의 시민이 아닙니다.
The Outer Rim is not part of the Ark, and its inhabitants are not citizens of the Ark.
아우터 림의 인간을 지키기 위해 리소스를 낭비할 수 없습니다.
We cannot afford to waste resources on protecting the people of the Outer Rim.
가 저의 초기 판단이었으나
That was my initial assessment.
엘리시온의 CEO 잉그리드의 지원으로 대량의 셀터가 준비 중입니다.
There we go. However, with the support of Ingrid, the CEO of Elysian, a large number of shelters are currently being prepared.
동칭 EH가 제공한 아우터 림의 예상 총 인구수를 수납하기에 문제가 없습니다.
There should be no issue accommodating the estimated total population of the Outer Rim, which was provided by EH. Hell yeah!
이론상으로는 그렇습니다.
At least, that is the case in theory.
아우터림의 사람들이 과연 그 일을 받아들일지가 문제겠고.
The question is whether those in the Outer Rim will actually accept this.
그렇습니다. 방주의 아우터 림 청수로 오해하고 있는 상태입니다.
That is correct. They currently believe this to be a purge of the Outer Rim carried out by the Ark.
이해가 안 가는 부분은 아니야.
We can see why they would think that.
얼마 전까지 사람 취급도 못 받던 이들에게 광주에 쉘터를 준비해 줄 테니 그곳으로 이동하라니 의심스러울 만해.
They were treated as less than human until recently. It's only natural they'd be suspicious when they're suddenly told to move into shelters in the Ark.
이 부분은 중앙정부가 적극적으로 나서면 더욱 독이 될 것 같으니 잉그리드와 EH에게 전적으로 맡길 수밖에 없겠고.
Having the central government intervene would only make matters worse. We have no choice but to entrust this entirely to Ingrid and EH.
예, 현재 이그저틱 스쿼드, 언더월드 킹 스쿼드를 필두로 아우터림의 인간들에게 협박과 무력을 동원하여
Yes. Currently, the Exotic Squad and Underworld Queen Squad are utilizing intimidation and force to coerce the inhabitants of the Outer Rim.
정정, 설득을 통해 회유 중입니다. 달성률 및 진행도가 순조롭습니다.
Correction. Coaxing them through persuasion. Things are progressing smoothly, and we have shown significant success.
좋아. 그 외의 문제는?
Good. Any other issues?
현재로서는 이 외에 방주 부상에 직접적으로 영향을 주는 문제는 없습니다.
Presently, there are no other issues that would directly affect the Ark's ascent.
그래. 잘 진행해줘.
Alright. Proceed as planned.
그럼 다음 이야기로 넘어가지.
Let us move on to the next matter.
방주 부상 후 대량의 랩처들이 몰려올 것은 확정이겠지.
It's certain that a massive swarm of raptures will converge on us after the Ark's ascent.
그렇습니다. 확정입니다.
Correct. That is certain.
퀸이 직접 끝내러 올 테고.
The Queen will come to finish us off herself.
그렇습니다. 확정입니다.
Correct. That is certain.
승산은?
What are our chances?
제가 이런 애매한 답변을 하게 될 줄은 몰랐으나
I did not expect to give such an uncertain assessment,
할 만합니다.
but we have a fighting chance.
호.
Oh?
방주의 힘은 방주 설립 이후 최고의 전성기 상태입니다.
The Ark's military strength is currently at its peak since its establishment.
랩처들과의 수적 차이가 상당하지만 수적 열세를 뒤집을 만한 수단이 방주에는 몇이나 있습니다.
Despite the Raptors' overwhelming numerical superiority, the Ark possesses several means to overcome this disadvantage.
에덴을 비롯한 포비스트의 아브나 역시 고무적입니다.
The alliance with the four beasts, including Eden, is also promising.
주요 점은 랩처 측의 정예들을 상대로 얼마나 적은 피해를 입으며 승리하느냐에 달려 있습니다.
The crucial factor now lies in how few casualties we can sustain while securing victory against the Raptor's elite forces.
그중 가장 경계해야 할 대상은 릴리바이스의 바디를 강탈한 퀸이 되겠죠.
Among them, the greatest threat will undoubtedly be the Queen, who has taken control of Lilyvice's body.
릴리바이스의 바디는 최강이라 불리기에 부족함이 없었지만 활동 시간의 한계가 명확했습니다.
While Lilyvice's body is undoubtedly the strongest of its kind, there is an undeniable limit to its usage.
그 한계를 초월한 상태라면 승리 여부는 불투명합니다.
If that limit is surpassed, the outcome of this battle becomes uncertain.
그건 걱정할 필요 없네.
There's no need for such concerns.
반드시 이길 테니.
We will emerge victorious.
예, 믿겠습니다.
Yes, I will trust your judgment.
방주 부상 이후엔 어떻게 되는 거지?
What happens after the Ark ascends?
대규모의 광학 미체를 전개합니다.
We will deploy large-scale optical camouflage.
랩처의 인지를 뒤틀어 방주 전체를 보호합니다.
It will shield the Ark and distort the Rapture's perception.
랩처의 정예를 다 잡아야 하는 이유이기도 하지.
Which is precisely why we must eliminate the Rapture's elite forces.
지성이 있는 것들이라면 광학 미체로 숨기든 어쨌든 위치 자체는 기억하고 있을 테니 말일세.
If they possess intelligence, they will remember our location regardless of whether we conceal ourselves with optical camouflage.
그렇습니다.
That is correct.
좋아. 언제 실행 가능하지?
Alright. When can we execute the plan?
서두른다면 3일 뒤, 철저히 준비를 한다면 2주 뒤 가능합니다.
If we expedite the process, we can be ready in 3 days. If we make thorough preparations, it will be possible in 2 weeks.
빠르군.
That's quick.
일회성 방위전이라 가능한 일입니다.
It is only possible because this is a one-time defensive operation.
좋아. 계속 준비해주게.
Good. Continue with the preparations.
예,
Understood.
방주가 올라가고 모든 공격을 막아낸 이후에는
Once the Ark has ascended and all attacks have been repelled,
방주는 어떻게 되는 거지?
what will become of the Ark?
모르겠습니다.
That remains uncertain.
저에게 있어서도 아득한 미지의 영역입니다.
This is uncharted territory, even for me.
모든 선택지가 열려 있습니다.
All possibilities remain open.
그렇게 예상할 수 없습니다.
Therefore, it cannot be predicted.
그래. 올라간다고 끝이 아니겠지.
I see. Ascending to the surface won't be the end of things, will it?
하지만 두근거리지 않나?
Doesn't it excite you?
두근거린다라.
Excitement, huh?
그래. 100년이 넘는 시간 동안 지하에 처박혀 있던 인류가
Yes. Humanity has spent over a century buried underground.
마침내 태양 아래의 땅을 딛고 서는 것에
At last, we will finally set foot on the surface beneath the sunlight.
모두에게 새로운 세계가 열리는 것이지.
A new world will open up for everyone.
그래.
Yes.
두근거리.
Does sound exciting. And that does it for chapter 47.
알겠어. 이동할게.
Annihilio. Okay. So that's why Annihilio's theme wasn't present. From the event. From the Archrangers event. Yeah, I'll ignore that for now. Let's pick these up. Going away to the reunion. Act first, report later. Declaration of war. Those who slumber. We're just one person, and crossing the line once more. And our reward for clearing the chapter. Let's pick up a few things then. Oh, hell yeah, I can fucking upgrade this. Perfect, let's go. Pick up from here. Stop at the command center. Get the gems from the relics. And from the music box. Let's see, what else? Right, pop that open. And pop these open. Okay. Pilgrim Defender and Elysian Attacker. Alright. And I think with... Oh! You know what? We're gonna go through the Lost Sector. Just because we can. And, ooh, new cube. Diffusion cube. Causes NIKKE's attacks to spread more evenly. Oh, is that gonna be for shotgun units? Ooh. Alright. The Lost Sectors have recently been, quizzes, so let's see what we get this time.
언제든
밖에서가
성과를 올릴 절호의 기회야. 화력의 길로.
Yeah, more quizzes. See, which NIKKE uses a shotgun as her main weapon? Red, Soda, Arcana, or Neon? Neon does. Original Neon does.
알겠어. 이동할게.
Oh shit, right. There we go.
나만 따라와.
아, 접촉이 아니라고요? 이미 알고 있었답니다.
Which of the following is not one of Anise Star's skills? Stardust.
서두르죠. 돌아가서 해야 할 일이 있습니다.
Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. Actually,
서두르죠. 돌아가서 해야 할 일이 있습니다.
no, come on. Okay, it won't let me check. I mean, I could cheat. Yeah, like, Anise Star skills. Star Anise.
이동할게.
How the fuck did I not see that? What?
나만 따라와.
Huh, okay. Starfall or Twinkle Star? Twinkle Star.
접촉이 아니라고요?
There we go.
이미 알고 있었답니다.
화력의 길로.
Oh, fuck, there's two of them. Okay. Oh, whoops. Right. Four. Oh shit, and there's a fight in here.
옵니다.
Okay, sure. You got it, ladies.
우리의 존재를 증명할 때가 왔어.
Oh, it's one of these ones? Yeah, whatever. That's fine.
별보다 눈부시게, 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
화력 제대로 갑니다. 들어가라. 쉽다 쉬워.
불보다 눈부시게, 빛보다 빠르게.
왕국을 위협하는 자들에게 심판의 창.
함께 맞이하는 아침을 기대하겠습니다.
모두 집중 공갈하는 겁니다.
There we go.
거 봐. 별은 언제나 가야 할 길을 알려준다니까.
알겠어. 이동할게.
And lost sector cleared. Now let's see. Oh, it's distributed damage. Oh, that's actually really fucking good. Okay. But I do think that's what we're gonna call it. That was chapter 47. The third Surface Reclamation War has been declared. And we're about to bring back the Goddess Squad. Until next time, this has been the Azure Guardian. See ya.